nothing but a dream and a ship, grinding every note with a white knuckle grip, while the whales threw cash like confetti in the void. He was stacking every chest that the universe deployed. Day after day he was mining through the pain, scrapping every hole just to upgrade again. They laughed at the grind, said he'd never break through, but the galaxy changed when his warp trail grew. 'Cause he's
Name's Bond. James Bond.
Hello there.
Every hostile hit was a step toward fate. Every research tick
Hello there.
made the haters hesitate. Armadas tried to break him, but he stood his ground, with a crew so tight they could shake the whole battleground. He mastered the refinery, the dailies, the grind, turned patience into power, left the doubters behind. Now the whales look up when his ship flies by, 'cause the king of the grind owns a starry lit sky. No shortcuts, no credit card climb, just a warrior carving his name through time. Op 7 and 2 with a heart of steel, that's the kind of victory the universe feels. Yeah, he's F2P till the stars all blend. Op 7 and 2 and he did it with grit, not spin. From the bottom to the top, he refused to pretend. James Bond, the legend, the story, the trend. He's a captain who'll prove you don't need to buy in, 'cause a free-to-play hero can still win. They said it couldn't happen, they said it couldn't be done. No wallet, no pack, no pay to win fun. But James Bond kept grinding day after day, mining, raiding, finding his own way. Scopely's temptation flashing on the screen, shiny packs and offers, but he kept his credits clean. No swipe, no spend, just patience and scale. Now he's at the top of the ops hill. Stolen was one to keep. Years in the making, through lagging bugs, through patch day crashes and maintenance shrugs. While others paid gold, he just played the game. Now Op 7, he knows his name. Op 70, free to play, and there's nothing Scopely could do or say. From the first warp jump to the final tier, Bond still standing loud and clear. Op 70 can't be bought. Every level earned, every fight he fought. So raise your phasers and raise your glass to the F2P captains who'll never be passed. Scopely can sell, but they can't control the heart of a player.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hello there. I heard you. I heard you. Hello there. Give me a second. Hello there. What's going on? Achilles, go to your spot, goddammit. Go to your spot. We want to see you. What's going on, people? Happy Monday. Happy new week. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. The dog can't sit straight, so let's just turn off the camera for now. What's going on? Spock, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the resub. 12 months, man. 12 months in a row. And resub for 6 months at tier 1. Thank you. Simba is here first. Spock, what's going on, man? Callum, good to see you. Jaffo, King Jaffo's in the house.
Hello
Scarlet, what's going on? Office Roy, thank you for the hello there. Thank you for the fart and whatever other shenanigans you have in mind. Good morning. Lord Hollywood, what's going on, man? Scarlet, good to see you again. Taco. Tacos. What's going on, man? Kev. Hi, Bond, James Bond. Destros, hello, agents. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Do you want me to draw something already? Okay. Ascendancy. Let me know what you want me to draw. What's going on? Jaffo, yes, said hello. Manic, good to see you. Bite him. Yeah, he's an air nipper. He is. Marta, good to see you, man. And Destros, yes, again. And Northwest. Office Roy is doing the thing. Fine, I'm armored and ready. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ascendancy, what do you want me to draw? You name it. Your plan for today. Oh, well. Okay, let's do this. I have a bunch of plans for today. Let me get the thing ready here, and I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Goodness, can't keep up with all the shenanigans here. All right. Plan for today is the arc is finally over. The monthly battle pass, I should say. Because I don't know what to call it anymore. Arc is interpretational. So the arc itself is over. We had, you know, the battle pass. Here, let's draw whatever the ticket is for the monthly. Okay. That's the monthly. Month. Okay. That one came to an end. It's done. Okay, it's over. Now, it's up to us, the people, that I am very lame with drawing, to say what we feel. The good, the bad, the neutral. Anything goes. Anything is kosher. Anything is fine. You just be constructive, don't attack each other, and speak your minds. You don't have to score any political points here with any gaming company, with any person. You say what you want to say. It's all good. I respect, you can say anything. You can say everything was amazing, sunshine and rainbows, and I want to marry Scopely. I want to propose to them, and I want to take them, and for them, to be my significant other. That's fine. All more power to you. That's the plan. That's the plan. How's everybody doing? Good to see you. Tabul, hey, what's up? Did I miss any stream streaks? No. So yeah, Spock, thanks again for the resub. Okay. So we have 23 minutes to the official end of the arc. So let's finish up whatever claims we had. But we can start expressing ourselves. I have my whole list. Arc okay, gameplay sucky, bugs. Even though Optis were done. Okay, so how about this? There's my bullet points. Okay. Let's start with the dive bar. The building. Let's talk about the building, okay? Let's just do it one thing at a time. Otherwise, we're going to be all over the place. That's not the dive bar. There's so many new buildings, I can't even... The building itself, and the value of the building, and the engagement of the building. So, free-to-play can engage day one. I can't complain. This is great. The bonuses down the line are going to be amazing for a G7 player and any player really. Power steal, Sigma power steal, building efficiency. You know the problem I have. So for me, this is a godsend. This is awesome. This is a step in the right direction. Slow, but not that slow. Within 3 weeks, I got tier 18, let's say. It's not that bad. Now, of course, it's not linear. It's going to get harder. But also, they're probably going to introduce other sourcing. Because look at the other buildings. Look at historically, okay? That's really what we can talk about historically. This is the building before. Now it's level 31, 32. The building before, 46. The one before, 51. The one before, 64. Roughly, okay? Don't quote me on that, because maybe I missed one. But buildings are not that bad when it comes to engagement. Within a few months, you get them to a really high tier. So I say the dive bar is a win. I like it. That's a positive. That's a big positive for me. I welcome this one. Tomorrow, my dive bar hits level 20. Nice, Jeff. Nice. Yeah, I know your alliance did well in some ALBs. But as a free-to-play that is in a competitive alliance, to reach level 20 or 18, that's great. I mean, and if you're not competitive, then what? You got to like 15, 16 or something? That's pretty good too. Jaffo is 24, nice. So I'm assuming you probably got the battle pass. I mean, it's not 100% free-to-play, right? Again, no shaming, just so we get an understanding of where you got your sources. Scarlet likes the dive bar. I do too. I'll ask you this. Anybody here doesn't like the dive bar? Anybody here says, you know what, this is garbage? Because I don't agree. I think this is good. We are second in the Maverick faction XALB at a moment and give more building currency. Yeah. Yeah, I think we were third twice, and let's see this one. Where would it be? Oh, we didn't do well. We're 8th. But look, even 8th gets 45. 3rd gets 90. More is more, yes, but I mean, in the large scheme of things, if we're talking about getting this to level 70 or 80, what's a handful of 100 total, 150 total? It's nothing. And this has just begun. More sourcing. Yeah, we're 8th, yeah. Search tactics, we always get first. It's not that hard, really. Ha! Look at me! Carrying the team with my Admiral. So I sent 3 ships, by the way. Okay, let's talk Surge real quick. Since, you know, Squirrel. I sent 3 ships. So you can hold a maximum of... you can claim 200, and I think the maximum you can hold is 300. You know, you can do the trick that you go down to below 200, so you're at 100, then you claim 200 more, then you have 300. So I sent 3 ships with speed crew on them, and I just run in a circle. So yeah, I some people send their Dauntless. I know the Dauntless is still reported to be broken in there, but yeah, I say, you know, anybody can throw 3 ships in there and do great. In time, JB, no rush for me. Yeah. Okay, so that's the dive bar. Hey, Green Tea. Jolan, true to you as well. Destros, the drinks at the dive bar aren't as good as District 56. Then just go across the street to District 56 and get the better drinks. Or if there's no law against walking around with open alcohol beverages in your base, then go to 56, grab your good drink, and walk back to the dive bar with a new drink. Yes. Yeah, I got it. Hey, $50 tech, good to see you. Okay, so that's the dive bar. Anybody else wants to say something? I think most people will look at it as a positive. This one specifically didn't break. This one specifically gives good bonuses, especially for Sigma players. It's a good one. The new faction store value. The value in the new faction store. Let's talk about that. It's the next one on my list. Okay, actually, we need to do claims. So, while I do claims, I'm going to talk about the Solar Armadas separately, but you claim Solar Armada directives here. You have a sourcing of 1 a day, 100 a day. Let me claim this. Music and dive bar is better. Yeah, so grab your drink and go to the dive bar. There you go. You get your source of, exotic spirit shipment. That's the currency to upgrade the building that we like, that I like at least. It will increase when the bar reaches level 20. So Jeff Games, you let me know what it increases to. I don't feel like looking at a chart. So right now it's 23 when you begin. The intel, I would find there are a lot of things of value here down the line. But when we have to prioritize, especially when we start with a new loop, I would strongly advise you to focus on this as much as you can. If you can claim 2 chests every day, wonderful. And that's what I'm going to do. Hello there, Viper. Good to see you. $50 tech says 100%. Research intel and V'ger particles are a must. V'ger particles, yes, once you unlock it. Oh, yes, once you unlock it. You need level 30, though. Yeah, Jeff, you'll see it tomorrow. Yeah, you need level 30, Pyramir. I'm assuming you're level 30. Well, great. So, I'm not there yet. Give me another month or so. Wail harder. God! Whale, why are you coming here? A whale is coming here and tells the free-to-play, you should whale more. You should whale more.
Hello there.
Yeah, you should free-to-play more. You should free-to-play more. What is this? Hello there, Wickeds. Hello, hi. Destros, the faction itself. Chill, dog, chill.
Hello there.
Hello there, Red Drum. Destros, I can't speak. You are driving me out over here. He's driving me out over there. My God.
Does not exist in this dojo, does it? No,
You're ganging up on JB. Yes, phone does not exist. Green tea. Destros, the faction itself is awesome. A variety of choices depending on your account needs, which is fantastic. Yes.
Emotional damage.
You have variety and you have... Yes, exactly. I mean, whatever you need, you get more of. But where's you to focus on these four? You focus on these four. These four are more important, okay? Very important. This one, super important. This one, highly important. This one, extremely important. This one is good too, okay? These four. You need to do these four. Yes, hold your ground, and I'm emotionally damaged. Scream gets you the dog. Yeah, I know. The scream gets the dog reacts. Fine. Achilles, go to your bed. Be quiet. Sit down. When it's time for you to eat, you will know. Miss Piggy's in the house. Yes, she's in the house. Thank you for the hydrate. I can see you everywhere. I can see you too. Good morning. Okay, so Miss Piggy will speak and say that this Maverick store is awesome. Miss Piggy likes it very much. Miss Piggy says focus on these four, and the rest only if you're a whale like Pyramir over here, because he whales more. Okay? Now let's move to the DTI and claim some more stuff. But what do you guys think? Any complaints about the Maverick store? Because so far, I can only say positive things about this. I can only say positive things. Anybody has something to say? Good or bad? I think it's great. Yeah, Paramir is happy with it. Wickeds is good. We'll just get better in time doing as you mentioned, and focusing on those four first. Yes, like any other loop that is introduced in the game, the concept for me is the same. You focus on increasing your income for that one. So and performance in the loop so you can get more. So this research is going to allow you to get efficiencies, by the way. This is efficiency, okay? This, I see efficiency. I don't see better. I mean, it's also better performance in the in the loop, in the armadas. But this is efficiency, because I'm pushing towards the efficiency for G7, for buildings. This is increasing the income so I can get to the efficiencies more. This one is giving me the currency and the tasks. That's the next thing we're going to talk about. But I got to finish my stupid claims, because now we have like a 10-minute deviation of stupid claims. Hey, Erwin, what's happening? JB is positive? Is JB sick? No, JB is just objective. Is objective. Okay? JB judges things as they are. He's not just here to trash stuff. But if stuff is broken, stuff is horrible, he's gonna say it. If stuff is amazing, he's gonna say it. If you want me to not complain, then you tell Scopley to not F up. There's a section here about stability. It's not gonna be so positive, I can tell you that. I'm constructive. One at a time. And then I can give you my overall opinion. But we're gonna address it one at a time. I'm not sick. Permi, yep, the rep is slow at first, but as you unlock more tasks, it will speed it up a bit. Yes. And this is another thing to consider. If you're not in a competitive alliance, then you better again reconsider your choices when it comes to alliances. If you're in a good alliance that completes all of these, or almost everything, you're gonna advance in this faster. This is alliance oriented to like at least 50% of it. Okay? You gotta be in a good alliance. And if you're not, then don't complain about you progressing in this slow, because that was your choice. Yes, and getting in both solo and alliance task for the CBSA is huge. Yeah, are huge. Yeah, so Jeff Games is gonna, he said for free to play, he did well with his alliance. He's gonna hit building level 20. So he's gonna start the next task this week. Yeah, the solo task. And I'm assuming, Jeff Games, you're probably targeting the solo armadas, right? Because that one pays the most. So you're gonna do the 5-9-5-9 thing. Right? 1 week you're gonna do 5, 1 week you're gonna do 9. Can't we have one click button to claim all? Yeah, Scarlet, I know. I know. I don't even think it's on the list. I know Scopely heard me, but I don't think it's even on the list. Did you see it on the pathetic roadmap wish list of theirs? No, I didn't. They didn't even mention it. But that's not part of the arc. We'll save that discussion for another day. Okay, let's finish this. There's just so many things to claim. In the meantime, let's talk about something I don't need to demonstrate. Okay, so let's talk about the tasks. Fine. Let me just show you here. So we talked about this. My alliance, maybe we're going to finish this. I don't think so. We're probably not going to finish this milestone, but we... Oh, these are very easy. Like, even a barely competitive alliance can finish these two. These are super easy, okay? That's good income of reputation and the credits. This one, we usually finish this milestone and then we're stuck here, for now at least. Does he need to go 5-9-5-9? Depending upon ops and punch, it probably can be maxed weekly. Yes, if you can punch your ops level, yes, you can. But if not, if you're punching down 1, then 5-9-5-9. So in my case, I'm going to run signs on 72s soon. If I can down 72s, and I should, because I just did the Apex research, we're going to run signs on this, the next event, then I should be able to do it weekly. We're going to figure it out. If not, then I'm going to do 5-9-5-9. That depends on the player's power, research, and so on. The resource task is the easiest. Yes, but for sure, it is the easiest. But like anything, you value this, at least the way I evaluate this, is overall income. If I complete the whole, if I choose one, then I can complete everything, I get X amount of rewards. If I choose one that I partially complete, I get X amount of rewards. Which one is higher? That's the one I go for. Completionism, we're gonna just need to just rise above it and get over it, and just don't be a completionist. Be a higher paid player. CBSA is the most important. Oh, I meant the alliance task. Yes. The alliance task, yeah. But the point is, if your alliance is struggling with these, and you're competitive enough to care, I think you need to listen to your instincts and start applying, send applications to other alliances and start looking into another one. It doesn't mean that they're not good people. It doesn't mean that. It just means that you outgrew this. Zadair, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the resub with the Prime sub 5 months. Thank you. X-Duda, what's going on? Good morning, chat. Shame to hear about RCB. Yes, I know. So, just real quick, we have an alliance here on our server, Raze. And they lost a member, like, passed away. So they did like a vigil memorial yesterday, and we all showed up. And yeah, our hearts is with them. Yeah, and that's another beautiful thing about this community, how supportive we are. We had, like, the system was overloaded. You know, like, I think we reached a point that no other ships can join in, and it took like 15-20 seconds to load. So that's a performance issue, but just to show you how supportive we are, that the game can't keep up with our support. And I think that's a beautiful thing. All right, let's keep going up here. Simpali, please send my regards to the Alliance, JB. Thank you, sir. I will, Simpali. In fact, I'm gonna take a quick screenshot of your comment right now, and I'm gonna send it to their leadership later. Got it. I got it. Thank you. How you doing, Simpali? We're talking about the, as you can, if you just joined in, we're talking about the all the elements of this month. We already started talking about the dive bar and the new faction store. Both of these are very positive for me. I think they're great. I think they have great value no matter what stage of the game you're in. If you're eligible to participate in this, of course. Which, remind me, what's the starting level for this? 51 or 55? For this loop. You'll have your arc rate today, right? 55. Yes, thank you. So yeah, if you're below 55, you probably can't comment. But I mean, you can still see what's coming in your future. Yeah, I can give you my overall rate. I will at the end. I mean, we're still I'm doing administrative work, man. You see, Simpali, look. There's so much time. I need to wake up. I need to get my workout done. I need to take a shower. I need to prepare everything here for the stream. I need to have coffee. I need to have breakfast. And I need to claim 40 minutes worth of stuff. Can you please help a man out? Help a man out. Help me. When he's calm. Very, very calm. Okay, so the alliance tasks, that's what we've been covering now. So I think they're great. I think if your alliance is struggling, it's time for you to reconsider your position there. I always say that about any loop that is alliance-oriented. You know, alliance tournament, stuff like that. We need the BP Watcher thing from the horror game. Oh, yes. Yes, we do. We do. Point taken. Please, 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 simple way to claim. Yes, I mean, look, it just... I'm fine with some administrative work, man, but this is out of control. A player that can only put 2 hours a day here, almost half their playtime is wasted on this garbage. It's important. That's why we're doing it. It's not 100% garbage, but there's no time, man. Like, come on. Look what I'm doing here. I was talking about the content, and then I realized because yesterday, Sunday, I don't stream, I don't do any content-related stuff. I overslept. So I woke around, I started doing my claim around 10 a.m. So now, 8 a.m. is when they're eligible, so I couldn't do it before. I mean, this is just outrageous, bro. It has to stop. Thank you for the hydrate, Norwich. And the time waiting on the claims to process and go back. It's just out of freaking control. And also... I don't do this on mobile. If I have to do this on mobile, double the time. Double the time. Tiberius renamed this game STIM, Star Trek Inventory Manager. Thank you, Tiberius. That's a good one. Yes. Simpali. We want to play. Help us play. Why am I doing administrative work so much? I know it's not your decision. But go to the decision maker across the hall and throw your cup of coffee on them and say, JB says hi. Yeah. Scopely announced today that it would be tripling what is required to administrative work to counter JB. God damn it. We're almost done with this. Goodness. I hate the faction claims. That's the longest one. You see... The refinery has some bulk refines. It's still 20-something tabs, but we got a hype train. Oh, I love you guys. What's going on? Who did that? Office Roy! Office Roy, dude, I'm trying to manage gazillions of goddamn claims. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to focus on talking about the thing. I'm trying to talk about the month. Stop driving me nuts, okay? I'm trying to talk about the month. I'm trying to talk about what happened here. I'm trying to talk about everything, okay? I'm trying. But I gotta do this. And then you throw these heart attacks in my way. And then, GB, you gotta focus. And then the dog is howling. It's like, come on. And I still gotta do stupid claims. Now you lost your place in the daily claim. Start over. God damn it. I know.
Oh,
Dude,
come on!
You see what happens, bro? You see what happens? And that's not even my second account. Okay. Just help me. God. Just stop it! Office Roy, I swear! I'm gonna kill him! Help me! Help! I need help. I ask all of you. Help! 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 Somebody help me. I don't like this. I don't like this. Hello there. Does anything in this game but fair? It's definitely STF, PvP, whatever. Erwin, thank you. Thank you for fitting Achilles. Achilles, come here. Come here. Come here. Get your spot. God, stop it! Office Roy, stop! Just stop! Stop! Just, can you just greet me like a normal person and say, hi, JB? I love you. Something like that. Do you have to scream in my face? Paco, 10,000. First time chatter. Good morning, JB. It sounds like I came at the wrong time. No. You welcome to the party. No, they always do that. You're not gonna find a quiet moment here. Not that much. Not in the first 20 minutes, at least. Okay, one last section, and then we can go on to the arc. Jeff Games, shut it. Shut it, bro. All of you. Hi, James Bond. We love you too. Oh, yes. Thank you. You laugh, I cry. Sure. Okay, let me finish this stupid thing. My God. Oh, hey, I saw some rare stuff. The rare gas. That's good for that's healthy for the Enterprise. Hey, G5 scrapping supposedly this coming month. Okay, relax, everybody, just calm down. Oh, McShizman, you finish your claims? That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. This is the last section. I dared to turn off my morning alarm on Sunday, and I overslept, and I woke up at 10 a.m. after going out Saturday night. I dared having a life, and now I gotta pay the stupid price, the iron price of claiming and checking all my claims. Almost done. You see, it's sort of stuff like this, my dear beloved Scopely, is showing us that you don't care enough about us. We've been very vocal about it. Everyone knows I have been. And I don't even hear you guys saying, you know what? We understand that this is too much. This is high priority. Your quality of life is important to us. You are the sacred player, the only reason why we exist. The players. We have to take care of you. And if you say that something is infuriating you, we gotta take this seriously. And now there's lag for the final claim. When I grow, I want to be as common free to play as JB. Yes. Okay, game is borked. Fine. The claims is not the Scopely problem. You choose to do the claims. No one is forcing you to claim them. Yeah, and nobody's forcing you to do events, and nobody's forcing you to do daily goals. So just don't do them. Nobody's forcing you to even log in. You can just uninstall. I don't disagree with you, Jeff Games. I just think that you're saying something that is unrealistic. You want to play this game, right? Why are you completing your Battle Pass event every day? It's not important. It's a you problem. Right? Okay. The game died. Let's reboot the game. Okay, James Bond, if you're responded to my earlier message about the warp dive bar, I missed it. Sadly, I'm on a phone call. Simba, let me read it. Sorry. The low end could have been a little more low ops friendly. Only being able to do the level 55 Borg Conqueror Armadas, the rewards only netted me a building level 16. So Simba, remind me your ops level. I didn't comment on it. I'm going to comment on it now, since we're almost back to the discussion. I'm almost done with the claims. What level are you? You said you defeated level 55, but what level are you right now? Hey, Dustin, good to see you. Next up, no one is forcing folks to play. Yeah, nobody's forcing you to play. So you're saying, oh, it's a you problem because you choose to play the game. Well, look, claiming these things is important. It's progression. If you don't do your refines, you're not progressing in a loop. In the economy or the loop. So you can say that's a me problem. That's fine. You can take that route. I respect all opinions here. But I think it's an unrealistic opinion considering the nature of the game. And even if I opt out of some claims, it's still 30 minutes. It's way too freaking much. One first place in spend event. Nice, Paulo. All biddings ready to going up 66 on the next good officer. Nice. All right. Okay, back to the discussion. So, let me refocus here. We talked about the dive bar. I think it's an amazing additional feature. The faction store value has great value. Again, to recap, I recommend laser focus on these. These are very important. Okay, if you're a G7 player, do as many double claims as this as possible. This is efficiency. This is so important. This is the building, which gives you more. Always do this. Always do all four. I mean, as many claims of this as you can. 1 or 2 is usually what I do, and 1 or 2 of this. And of course, these two. It's a great one. The tasks, if your alliance is struggling, it's time for you to move on if you care. If you don't care, stay where you are. I think the combination of solo and group ones, especially that some solos are, you know, aligned with a group, like the Running Armada one, it's awesome. Let me turn off the doggy camera. Okay. So we talked about this one. The next one.
Just do it!
The Conqueror Borg Solo Armadas. I personally love it. I personally think it's great. It's not too difficult. You know, it's, yeah, some people, hey, it's another Armada. We don't like it. It pays really well. This loop is really valuable. Really valuable. So Simba, you said that most of the arc you were 59, now you're 60. Okay, so you're struggling because you have to punch seriously down. I'm not sure if this is the way it is for most 5960s, that they're struggling and have to punch 55. If there's any way we can help you with your crews and your setup and your techs and something like that so you can do a little better, that's great. But if you're using the best of the best and everybody in your position is struggling, then that's a flaw in design, in my opinion. I just don't know enough about it, because you're the first person that I heard that says that. So, Destros, I have issues, big issues with the scoring on the group one. Okay, talk about that. Destros, I'm interested in hearing. I'm in a competitive alliance, so I'll be honest. I'm spoiled and used to a lot of, like, at least 60% of my alliance players to be competitive and strong. We always hit this milestone. We haven't failed once. First person, McShizman, Simba says he's 50. He was 59 and 60 during this arc, and he can only punch 55 successfully. 55 Borg Solo Armadas, the new ones, and that's really impacting his progression when it comes to the milestones. Yeah, the number of folks 55 plus are able to with 64 plus for these. Yeah, we're talking about the scoring. So we're talking about two things, Simba's issue and that. Affiliate event is up. Okay, thank you, Jeff Games. I personally don't care, but good to know that it's there. Some people care. So yeah, look, this store is great. It's easy to complete. I don't need to go out of my way. That's another thing. What do I have a problem with? Is them adding more engagement time of new loops, of things that have value, and I need to spend more time and nothing is taken away. But if they add something that I barely have to add any more time, all I really have to do here is some solo armadas 2-3 times a week. So that's maybe 15, 20, 30 minutes of engagement a week. That's all it really takes. The other two, they rotate. So resource distribution, it's a clickety-click that you do anyway when you complete some of your 12-hour events. And the Augment Exiles this week, and sometimes it's something else. Well, guess what? You need to restock on that loop because it has value to you, at least it is for me. So I just use this week as an opportunity to restock. I throw the Augment thing on auto farm. Not a big deal. This is great. This is great. I really think it's great. So the Borg Armadas, I think they're great too. Okay, moving on soon, but let me know your opinions. Anybody hates this? I mean, Destro says you have issues with the scoring mechanic here. I personally don't, but I'm spoiled in the #1 alliance on my server. Could you post any of your attempts on Discord? Yeah, thank you. So yeah, Simba, post some screenshots on Discord and let's review and see if it's just something that you experience or if that's something that everybody in your position is experiencing, because I'm curious about that now. Breaker, it's a version that I have to leave to let JB cool down. Huh? Sure. Okay, so let's talk about, they added one more thing this month. Wait, Destros, if I'm strong ops 55 and I can kill the 58s, I get rewarded with 4 points for my strength. If I'm a weak 72 and have to punch down 69, I get rewarded with 20 points for my weakness. I think that's inherently wrong. Yeah, Destros, but look, I'm falling into that category. I'm a free-to-play 72 that cannot punch 72 yet. I just finished the researches. We're gonna run science on the next event. Okay, I may be able to. Right now, currently, I put punch 69s. I get enough reward to finance my claims that are very important. These claims, I'm actually claiming these. This is good. I can afford this. I mostly claim two claims from the rep, which is the most important for a G7 player here, in my opinion. It's really important. I can handle this. But you're also talking to a guy that is used to punching down. I mean, there's no shame in it. There's the you know, a lot of people are, hey, you're not good enough, you're not good enough, you need to punch above, you need to punch up, you need to punch at least your level, or otherwise you need to camp, Well, that's their playstyle, that's not mine. I'm fine with this, and I'm doing damn well. Spock, I just wish my alliance would do them. Well, Spock, if you ever want to join my alliance, I will guarantee that you're in. I mean, I'm sure they'll take you without even my feedback, but join join AR, join the light. Mostly PC. Okay, that's Simba. All right. Okay, so anyway, they added one more thing. We'll touch back, you know, if we need to bounce back to this, we will. The new Vengeance refit. The new Vengeance refit. You want to see it? You want to see it? It's nice. It looks good. Okay, as far as value. Decreases critical hit damage of Conqueror, Borg, Solar Armadas by 4,500% when using the Vengeance. So, how do I review this as objectively as I can? I stated several times that the Vengeance is Jellyfish 2.0. In the large scheme of things, that's the category for that thing. Okay? It's not FKR ship. It's becoming more outdated every single month as we progress. This particular loop is rewarding FKR with the research and everything, so FKR is doing better. They're trying to make this one significant for this loop, so they try to sell people something to make it significant. I personally think, other than cosmetic, I don't see, and people that spend money, a good amount of money, and they want to make it useful, I understand that's going to help them, but I personally don't care. I don't care. I get the Vengeance when I get the Vengeance. I already have a plan. I'm going to get it unlocked when I unlock 73 when the time comes. This still has value, but as the more we progress in G7 and we 6 months into the content, the more this is becoming more obsolete. It's not needed. Nemesis even says Nemesis is a spender. Not needed. Agreed. Pyramid looks good. Ability is meh. Yeah, well, I mean, look, if some people spent $200,000 on the ship and got it maxed, I don't even know if $200,000 is enough. But if this is your flagship and you want to use it here, they sold you something, so you spend a little bit extra. Does the salsa section spin like the disco? I don't know, but it still has the avocado. You keep the avocado, so you don't lose the avocado. JB, they are making Vengeance like they did ISS Jelly versus Borg. Exactly. Mine's max and definitely didn't spend on that. I think it's bogus. This is honestly more falling under cosmetic. This is more for me under the avatar and frame category and just skin. It has some value as far as stats, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. I think it's unnecessary. I think it just, you know, a desperate trick to make money off of people that invested in the Vengeance. It's not needed, and all the people that invested in it say that it's not needed. Tiberius, since the crit reduction damage is ops locked, it looks okay on paper, but then there's the Deanna Troi. Yes. I'm excited about testing the 72s. I'm ready for them now. So anyway, that's my opinion about the Vengeance refit. Personally, I don't have a Vengeance. I'm not getting it, but I think that even if you're a Vengeance owner, you probably don't need it because you have, you know, you can definitely punch to your level, and you probably spent a little bit on the research anyway. And the spenders that were vocal here in my chat agree. I rest my case. Look, so far, lots of positives, and what amazing is that for the most part, most of us agree on everything that I brought up here so far. Okay, I'm tapping into stability. You ready? Okay, you're not getting a Vengeance? I am getting. Okay, so let me clarify my plan for the Vengeance. I have 550-ish blueprints. Let's double check the count. 542. If I choose, I can upgrade a few G7 buildings right now during that event and, you know, score high in the SLB, in the regional, or like, you know, and get some unlocked. I can and complete it with the outpost, and I got it. Okay? And I got it. What's the point? I don't need it. And if I spend my G7 materials now, I'm missing out on hundreds of efficiency researches that are coming up because I'm upgrading the researches and the artifacts and everything that is related to it. And the power steel, I'm going to be wasting a lot. So I'm getting the vengeance when I'm pushing to 73. When am I pushing to 73? When I have everything lined up ready to go. That's how I roll.
Come on!
Jimpai, relax. We're going to talk about it. I wanted to clarify the vengeance, okay? So yeah, let's talk stability. So let's divide it to two sections. EU, US. APAC people, if we have APAC people, you're welcome to talk about yours. We had some issues this month, okay? The biggest one that I can recall is the 48-hour login issues, at least for me. It was random, across regions, across players. My EU account was borked. 48 to 72 hours were out of commission. So what did they do? They implemented a shield so you cannot be raided. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, great. They did that. And what else? They compensated, not in a comp chest. We're going to get to the no comp chest part, which is freaking outrageous. Okay? In my opinion, they didn't announce it, but I noticed that there is an increase in battle passes points payout in events, so you can eventually finish the battle pass and maybe even the overflow. So they compensated with that. But what about everything else? When a player is missing a game here, and they choose to log in and they choose to do the claims, they didn't get all the claims. They didn't get them. They didn't get the loyalty tokens, the daily goals rewards, the refinery rewards, the faction store rewards, this section of claiming rewards, events, all of that. Some other metas that were not compensated went to poop. There was a bug with the conquest that I pointed out in my EU account several times. It was really bad. And no comp chest. And no apology. Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. You know? I waited until the arc is officially over to let them cook to see what they do. It's sealed now. They didn't do anything. Yeah, it's upsetting, and you should be upset. McShizman Simpali, I sent you a DM. Okay. Acor, good to see you. I don't care about the battle pass points as much as everything else. Yes, that's my point. That's my point. People really got screwed. So Scopely just disregarded it, hoping that it will disappear. Well, not on my watch. I took notes this month. I take notes all the time, Scopely. I waited for this moment. There it is. You effed up. You effed up big. To everyone, EU and US alike. A lot of people got screwed. You didn't reward them. And what's not fair is that a player that has access, because they weren't impacted by this, now has an advantage over the people that did get impacted by this. How are you going to balance this out? Are you going to take responsibility? Are you going to do anything? Are you going to do more than just say words? So those who are obsessed with your amazing communication, improving communication, are going to celebrate, woohoo, they communicated. No, you need to take action to take care of this. And if you don't, you're bad. Bad Scopely. JB has receipts. I have receipts. I keep receipts. Missing the refineries and other events is a huge problem. Yes, Acor, exactly. That's my point. That is my point. I'm an objective man. I just commented for the first 40 minutes of the stream about all the amazing additives here in this battle pass. Separately, stability. I'm talking about the login issues for 48 to 72 hours issues. Yeah. Ascendancy, I've said this a lot last week and the week before. Scopely should be showering us with gifts to keep us in the game. It stopped and it's not okay. The game is literally unplayable a lot of the time during the day, especially across events reset, etc. Yeah, I mean, generalities, and I have a few more specifics about stability this particular month, but I think that when they F up, they need to reward us. Now, that achieves a few things. Number one, it rewards the players for their pain and suffering. Okay? There's pain and suffering here. As a gamer, there's pain and suffering. They need to compensate for that. That also gives them the incentive to not F up. Because if they know that they're held accountable, so every time they F up, they got to reward us, which costs them in giving us stuff that otherwise people can buy in packs, that holds them accountable to, keep their revenue high. I said, I want pure stability and zero comp chest forever. That's ideal. But if they F up, they gotta reward us. And not just an apology. I don't care about the awards. The awards is not enough. Are important, it's not enough. And that's my opinion about that. Yeah, I guess for all the things you buy. Yes, I have receipts for all the things I bought. I have a receipt for the Leslie, I have a receipt for the Devore, and a receipt for the accepted free battle pass. Acor says the issues I had beyond login issues were ones that I was basically told nothing could be done unless I had screen recordings showing them happening. Yeah. McShizman, thanks JB for mentioning that one. Not sure if Simpali is multitasking and trying to look out for him because he and Hammy look out for all of us. Look, I have no problem with the messengers, community managers in general. They have some decision making, but I don't think they have any decision making when it comes to the design and implementation and monetization thing. Okay? They're still they're wearing Scopely uniform. Okay? They're still part of the whole that we have a problem with, where they're all one. But they're the messenger. So yes, they're doing their best, but I don't know if they're doing enough. I just don't know. I can't say yes or no. I know that they are trying, but it's not an excuse. This company still needs to be held accountable. So anyway, that's when it comes to that. Any other stability issues that you guys can think of in EU, US, or APAC people? One thing I can think of that was a lot more noticeable for me this month is, I don't know if you noticed, but if you use the GS31 beam, there's a 5 to 7 account-wide lag that your account basically can't operate anything else. Or if I recall, I'm going to demonstrate now. Maybe it will. I'm recalling every single one of my ships now. I'm recalling all 6. Okay, look, it's lagging. It's not. I'm trying to click on something, and it's processing. So my account is foobarred for like 10 seconds when I'm recalling all my ships. Big lag. Yes, Nemesis. Yes, that's a problem. That's got worse, okay? Also, loading time for, let's say I want to load a system in the Veil. Well, I just recalled out of it, but that also takes some time to load. Hey, Caledon, good to see you, man. Good morning. Mac, I raised 3 tickets before. They gave my only BP points I missed on run. Hey, that's the point, Mac, on YouTube. Thank you. Some people that are rewarded had to petition. They had to send a ticket or 2 or 3, like in your case, Mac. Why is it our job? You screwed it up. Why do we need to come and chase you and report it? Why do I need to send screenshots either in a ticket or to Simpali directly? Why do I need to take my time as a player for something that is a known issue? Why do I need to do this? It's a problem. Repairing ships is a pain. That is too, Erwin. Yeah, I mean, in general, when I run several tasks on my account, it can't take it. It's like overloading the system with multiple actions, and then this is outrageous. Okay? So stability here is absolute garbage. This month was bad. Not as bad as last month, but notice I wasn't beaten into acceptance. The bar is set at everything's performing accurately, stable. Anything below, unacceptable. So I'm not going to say, oh, this was a little bit, it's going to do better. No, this is bad, bad, bad. Reward us. Compensate us. That's what I say. That's what you should all say. My humble opinion. Will Riker, Surges, major lag. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we ran a search party every Sunday we run it. We got first place. Oh, yeah. Somebody even said in my chat, like, oh, this lag can go... I just said something juicy. Anger Manager, good to see you. I can't get Scopely to respond to my any tickets. I hear your pain, man. I had a few emotional meltdowns during the time that I had to send tickets. Now, when I send ticket, I send it to Simpali, but still, I actually try not to overuse it. Because, like I said, I really don't want special treatment. but I'm fine getting a ticket escalation more efficient thing. But I'm worried about this because it's nice that Scopely is giving me VIP ticket resolution now because I can reach out to people directly. But what about everybody else that doesn't have that? What about people like Mac that have to open 3 tickets? What about everybody else? Caledon WTF, the affiliate event awards faction rep and not blueprints? Wait, what? They changed it? Okay, let's review the events. Hold on a second. Let's pause on this one. So anyway, that was actually the rest of the stability notes that I had. Anybody else wants to comment about stability? No BPs? Is that intentional? Okay, let's review this. Hold on. Why don't we... It says affiliate advancement, and you get this. To be honest, rep, in my opinion, is more important, but why does it say affiliate advancements? Say reputation advancement. Say something like that. It's a different event. Yeah, but why is it said affiliate advancement, bro? It's confusing people. Look, it says this, and it gives this. I find it's a different event, but can you name it appropriately? But now tomorrow we are merging on Server 408, and they have been around for a year already. Yeah, the merging thing, they not sure how they do that, but I mean it's not incursions, it's merge. It may actually benefit you to be with stronger people. Tiberius, you need to advance your your rep to get the ship. Yes, I know. I'm aware of that. But look, okay, let's read the description. Hold on. Description. Answering Starfleet's call. Hello there. What? Who said that? What? Yeah, drive by. Hi. And Caledon. Hi. And Tiberius 5 stream streak. Thank you very much. Holy Hoya 55 stream streak. Thank you. I'm caught up. Oh God, Achilles, relax. Okay, you're not a starving dog. Answering Starfleet's call for innovation, the Aphelion reaches new heights. Upgraded to amplify its efficiency and performance. Scoring this event by, spending this. It's still mentioning the Aphelion in the description. So the title, the description, rewards are not there. I'm willing to bet it's a mistake of some kind. Either they wanted to send a different event that rewards this, or they messed up their rewards. Either way, Scopely. Measure twice. Cut once. Small tip. Just say. Dog, the FTP is not getting free gifts as long as he complains. Huh? Treats, please. What is he saying? Yes, the dog is saying, please feed me. That's what he says. We have another ignore event. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I mean, me personally don't care. It's just like Coda, which is on my list. I have Coda on my list. Don't worry. That's part of this month. We're going to get there again. Hi, JB. Did you catch my 70 stream streak? J-Dear, I did not. I am sorry. There it is. J-Dear, thank you. I'm sorry. It's a different feed, and so many hello there's and screams and emotional damage and FOMO does not exist in this dojo that it buried it. I do apologize. J-Dear, thank you for the 70 stream streak, man. Thank you. All of you supporters. And if I miss it, I'm sorry. It's a busy chat, and I love it. But I'm one tiny little free to play. Destros, the one on the right is the Sigma credits choice for the challenge refinery. Yes, that's right. Again, I already been ignoring this. I've been ignoring this already. And this is also ship upgrades. This is only on ship upgrades. This is a different event. Notice the scoring on this one. Survey parts.
Do it!
This is to upgrade the ship.
Do it!
So it's Aphelion advancement. It's a different event. It's to advance the Aphelion. That's what it is. I actually think this is intentional. I think you guys misread it. That's what we said. Yes. Okay. You are not a tiny free-to-play. You are the biggest free-to-play. Yes, Bon Johnny, I'm aware of that. But I still have human limitations. Reading is hard, I know. Look, in my defense, you guys, you know how easily I can get riled up. I think it's no secret. JB can get riled up quick. I see people saying, WTF, WTF, they effed up. Okay, so now I'm walking into this trapped with a prejudice, with a misconception. So it's a wishful thinking that they effed up, and then I read it as such. So I will say all of you, people, reading is hard, and you trapped me. It was a trap for you. Yes, it was. Hey, Were you entertained? Yes, you were. This is a win. I thought Lost In was the biggest free-to-play. Yeah, no. No, we have a bunch of free-to-plays that are advancing fast, and that's the way it should be. Now, I also hold back. When I choose, I didn't upgrade a single building since I opted up to 72. Everything's on hold. When it's time for me to go, I burst. I just go. I just burst out. So some people think they're ahead of me, but they're not. Let's look at power, for example. I am 65th on my server. Okay? When I push, I'm going to climb up to like top 40. Because I have a plan. They missed G7 off the parts description. Yes, you are camping. No, I'm not. At the moment, Mord is the further. Yeah, he could be furthest. Again, I'm not really competing with him. He has a vengeance too, which I'm very happy for him. And I want us to learn from one another. The more true free-to-play, totally real, totally free-to-play players we have, the better off we are as a community. Hey, Ryan, what's going on? Hey, JB, I just got my Vengeance free to play. And to think I was in G5 when G7 came out. All freaking done, man. Congratulations, Ryan. So you unlocked it. What level are you now? You're G6, obviously, but like what level? I mean, no, you're 71. Oh, wow. So in 6 months, you moved from G5 to 71. That's impressive, Azef. I mean, you... Oh, my God. You did it fast. Seriously, well done. Eli, hello there. Sorry for being late. No worries, man. All right, so... We talked about the dive bar, the factions, the faction store, the tasks, the armadas, the vengeance refit, the stability. No comp chest was a big issue. And what people lost, the daily events, the claims, everything, the account-wide lag, I talked about that. Okay, so let's talk about Bye Bye Coda. You guys have a last hurrah of Bye Bye Coda. It's coming back for all of you people to kiss it goodbye. I personally don't care. I do understand it. For a lot of people, it's a big loss. Breaker, it's a big loss for you, for my Admiral, for all the people that were consistently top 3 in that. It's a big loss. I personally couldn't care less. I wasn't even hoarding for it that much anyway. Just a little bit. I completed maybe 3 of the 5 milestones. I personally don't care. Why not? JB did it in 7-8 months. I did it in 6-7 months. No, it took me about 10-11 months from 60 to 70. He did it faster. That's impressive. And yes, they've been helping. It's easier. But still, well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was 10, 11 months. I joined it. I mean, my whole journey was documented. Start from my interview with Ref Deuce, I was up 62 until my ascension to 70 stream and calculate the time frame. 6-7, yeah. Yeah. All right, so Coda. We talked about it enough, but again, it was part of this month. I personally don't care. I'm indifferent, but I do recognize that a lot of people are pissed off about it. Another thing that happened this month, another bye-bye, is bye-bye the Players Advisory Council. If what they said is 100% true, I actually agree with Scopely's decision of eliminating it because of classified information issue. People were not adhering to keeping classified information classified. I'm very much big into that. You know, used to serve in the military. Classified is classified. You got to respect it. If you sign a contract saying I'm not supposed to disclose information because it's not public knowledge, you have to adhere to it. If they have a leak, they got to do something. They got to obviously find the leak and discipline that particular weak link. But if they can't, and taking a radical action, okay, we got to stop loss this right now and revamp this. If their statement is 100% in line with the truth, I agree with them. That's my opinion. Callum, just another example of players being efficient and Scopely taking it away as it does not produce revenue for Scopely as planned. Who are we talking about though? Oh, Ryan, I had about 2 years of 30-day chess saves up. Give me a ton of mats. That's smart. Yeah, you had way more than I did. Oh, that's awesome, man. No, you need to understand. Of course, it's really nice to be the highest free to play and holding the title. And I've been holding the title, the first person to ascend somewhere. I'm fine passing it to somebody else temporarily or even permanently. It's fine. I'm happy to hear success stories as free to play. Look what this. I have no ego in that matter. On this matter. Look at what happens to us as a community, as people. The free-to-play is showing you what's possible. More of them are showing you what's possible. I'm not the only one. This is hope for the people. It's a win. I want more people, more stories like Ryan's, like Mord, like anybody else. Breaker, I'm not pissed off about Coda. Getting 200, 300 plus new officer shards wasn't going to last forever. I enjoyed the ride, but just barely getting an unlock for new officer for the arc is annoying. Yeah, I know. I mean, look, you got used to eating steak and drinking champagne or like a really fine wine, and now you're back to, eating bread and water. It sucks. I understand. You're used to fine dining experience, and now you're going to the common folks thing. I get it. It reminds me, there's a really classy gym. So I go to a gym, not going to dox myself, but anyway, I go to a certain gym. And I have it's a decent gym, and the common people gym. And I got a trial, like a month trial in a really exclusive gym that cost like an insane amount of money. That month was the greatest thing and worst thing that happened to me. Because I got used to going to getting red carpet, white glove treatment. And then I'm going back to the common folks. It was painful. It was painful. I got used to it again, but yeah. I wish for the multi-tiered officer spend events were back. Yeah. In May, the one thing I will say, the loss of Coda impacts not just officer acquisition. It does impact the income for the Ferengi store. Now, for me, the Ferengi store is meh, because I only get some materials and resources, just ore and power steel. That's what I get. So all the currency I get, I spend on that. But for other players, like my new account, for example, I need ships. Well, less income means less ships. That's a problem. Hey, Mrs. CDB, good to see you. I like old powerlifting gyms with no frills. Look, when I go to the gym, the point is to get my workout done. But I will have to say, if everything is sparkling clean and nice and everybody's kissing your butt as soon as you're walking in, and like they anticipate your need, like they see you walking, they even go and bring you a towel. I mean, they just do everything. It's nicer. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's nice. It's nice. Bacon Fish, thank you for the hydrate. Okay, so I think we actually covered everything. At least the bullet points that I had. Anybody wants to add something? Did I miss anything? We talked about the dive bar, the new faction store, the tasks, the armadas, the vengeance refit, the stability, the bye-bye Coda, the bye-bye pack. Did I miss anything? I don't think so, but... And then I'm going to give my overall grade. Terra Striker, but there is a big issue people take with Scopely. They mess up with all the problems like lag, etc. And when a player beneficial bug event comes around, they try to take it away because of money. I know, Terra. I'm not saying it's not the case. Of course it's the case. Yeah, I'm glad you're bringing it up again. We can't change them. They need to change themselves. We can influence them. How? Not just by words. The purpose of words is for us to make a decision of an action we want to take and then act on it. That's the purpose of the discussion. This is important so we can actually define how we want to approach this with actions, and then we follow through. That's the purpose of the words. Otherwise, you're just ranting, and you're not doing anything. Well, you bark, and you don't bite. Well, I want you to bark and then bite. In whatever shape it is looking for you, to you. Dauntless still not fixed in surges. Right. I'm aware of that, yeah. Community Alliance splitting due to Maverick? What? Ascendancy? Lack of merges with lower server population. I mean, merges take time. I'm not justifying it. I mean, I can tell you that my server 35 was a not dead server. I mean, we had active alliances, but I mean, we were like at maybe 1,000, 1,200 active players. I mean, you had more on the list, but I mean, we barely had people to interact with. It was dead. So the merge was great. It was scary for us because the first time there was some tension, but it was a blessing. I'm really happy with the merge so far. I mean, my merge to 50 with 51. You know, you're always gonna have troublemaker alliances and troublemaker people, yeah. But I mean, for the most part, my server now is filled with maybe 2,200 quality player and 200 garbage players. You know, trolls. But 2,200 great players. I'm very happy with this. Not all merges go so well. Yeah. No. Oh, Nemesis. I heard the horror stories. I guess I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm not complaining. Alejandro, good to see you on YouTube. What's up, JB? Can you remind us the crew you use for MU with the Dauntless? Yes, I can. In fact, I'll do you one better. I need to run it anyway because I just with all the claims, I reached the cap. So let's do that in the background, shall we? Let's yeah. I finished covering everything and. You guys keep expressing your opinion, and then I'll tell you what I think. I mean, I don't really believe in the grade thing because it can dilute the issues. I mean, that's why I like to go issues by issues. But I'll give a grade. I just don't want it to take away of the specifics. The specificity is more important than the stupid grade. I don't want mine to go well. We're at war due to German alliances. Warring to enforce G7 OPC protection. Then fight. Okay, so let's start with the setup. I'll start. I'm gonna crew it up, but I still need to put the text on it. So don't. And I need to double check my. I can't speak. My FCs. Okay, so the Dauntless is saved here. Give me a moment. Let me show you the final product, okay? So, Slipstream needs to go on it. And the hull breach. And let me check if I can upgrade anything. Nothing substantial. I'm not going to do cargo and I'm not going to do the warp range. So I'm going to save for energy. Okay, here are the texts. If you have Slipstream, put Slipstream. If not, put another one that, you know, your second best. I use the hull breach one, the temporal conduit, to give myself hull breach against these. I'm using S&W Pike with full synergy. And again, I will give credit to Erwin and the gang. A bunch of people here helped me see the value of Kim. Kim is really good. He has, you know, it's more than just the shield regen and the star path. Research it. It gives you, you know, additional crit damage and other stuff. I think Dauntless breaks because all hostiles are active combat, so nothing to target. But yeah, definitely on my end, I've gone from buying a lot to now just the BP and the Arc Starter. No more until these issues are addressed. Enough is enough for me. That is my action. Maybe others will follow. Follow your actions, and other people don't have to follow your exact action. My action is you get 0, Scopely, 0. You get my engagement, and that's all you get, because I enjoy it for more than just what you give. I enjoy it for creating content, for my friends, for a community, for, you know, my, you know, build a base, you know, OCD-ness kind of a thing. I have my reasons. My reasons have more, you know, give me more positive than the negative in the game. Yeah, but I just don't want you to leave it in words. If you really say, hey, you know what, this was really frustrating for me, the stability issues this month, that me not being able to log in, losing out on all the events and the claims and everything, and even though they added some content that was good, you know, I need to, I don't want to make it sound, you know, I'm not going to say teach them a lesson, but I mean, you gotta follow through with your opinion. Your feelings and your words, you gotta walk your own talk. I know, Achilles, right? So yeah, so follow it with something. So if you're complaining and you're still spending, well, you guess what? Your money is basically saying, please, Scopely, continue with this. I want more. Kim needs a promotion. Yes, he does. McShizman, when I watch... Okay. Oh, you're talking to McShizman. Okay, fine. So anyway, that's the crew. And the text. And now let's check my FCs. I have 4 FC slots. Achilles, stop. 4 FC slots. So the selectables, I want you to select the ones for hostiles. So additional hostile damage. Additional hostile damage. I can upgrade him, but I'm saving. I know that Sloan has the same. I need to switch. Let me double check. Is he... Yeah, this is on hostile. Okay. And then she has hostile bonuses too. Actually, no. She's Armada. Sorry. Then I use Khan for hostiles. That's what I use. Because Khan has additional Apex. He has a lot of PvP stuff, but he has some PvE. Like, you know... increases Apex barrier 2000 against non-Armada hostiles. That's very good. Critical, when you land a critical hit, increases your critical damage for 3 rounds. This ability can stack 25%, so it's additional damage. He's very good. So that's the setup with the FCs. Now, I do buff it as well. So let's get it. I buff it with the Cerritos. Let's put somebody as the captain. And let's send them out. Another thing I do is on the way I kill just any hostile. So I can proc Lorca's ability of additional 30 impulse speed to the ship. So, oh. Okay, I'm going to teach you a trick. It's a very insignificant trick. So if Scopely now watches this and fixes it, again, we have more ammunition about how disgusting they are, so they're welcome to do it. I actually want them to do it, so we you know, they will prove my case of how greedy they are. So, and you know, they fix bugs that are beneficial to them and not for players. So anyway, you can trick this. If you're lower level, it's actually more beneficial to you, because you can trick this stuff, do 2 claims every day. 2 claims every day. How do you do that? This claim gives you condensed venom. 1,000 condensed venom. The maximum you can still hold is 5,000. I have 4,000 right now. I'm going to claim this and then reboot the game. And then I'm going to get the additional claim of all of these without the condensed venom. And then I just need to, throughout the day, to spend, you know, 1,000 more or 500 more or whatever, just to be, you know, below 5,000. And then tomorrow I'm going to do the same thing. So instead of 12,500 Syndicate XP, I'm getting 25,000. For me, nothing. I need millions. It's something. More is more, right? Every day, additional 12.5, fine. But for a newer player, much more important. So let me demonstrate. I just claimed this. I just claimed it. Now, it's not enough for me to go back here because it's still on cooldown. Now, watch what happens. I'm going to close this. I'm going to rerun. Watch. What tier is your Dauntless? 4. Almost 5. Gonna run it in a second. Let me reboot this. Okay, it's loading up. So let me kill a hostile here because it's still marinating. It's still loading. You see, there's, again, we talked about stability and issues. Okay, you see, there's another one. It has a pip. You click on that. Oh, looky, looky. Oh, looky, looky. Oh my God, I claim it again. All right, let's claim it again. And then just spend another 1,000 and there you go. So you can increase, you can double your income. You can get more hull fragments and more Syndicate XP. These don't matter anymore because you maxed the Mantis, but these you get more of. Are you sure it's adding to your inventory twice? I've seen this happening before in other places, but it doesn't add. Let's check. There is a tool called Spock's Club, which I love. One of my favorite tools that the community created. You go to syncing. Let's see. Twice. 2 minutes, 14 seconds ago, I got this claim. And 1 minute, 16 seconds ago, I got this claim. Twice. Scopely, don't touch it. Just don't touch it. If you touch this before you fix the Dauntless, Kirshara, and everything else, you're not going to like what I have to say. You already don't like half the things I have to say, but you're really not going to like what I have to say. And you're going to lose street credit. Not that you have a lot anyway. I would just leave it be. Let me share something with the people that you're not going to take away from them the next day. Can we do that? God damn it. So this is the feeling of getting part of a secret. Yes, Simpali. You know what? When you give your superiors the report of today's stream, leave this part out. It's basically the same bug you have in Augment if you work the timer for a waste team speedups. Yeah, there are a lot of other bugs. Look, I mean, come on, just God damn it. What I like is, Paul, you and I can joke around about this. See, I'm objective enough to know that you're not the decision maker, but you give them the report. You are the spy. You're not even a secret agent. You're like you're an open. You're openly saying, "I'm here to spy."
Hello there.
Oh, if it gets fixed, it will be a I'll be a suspect. Yes, you will be. Oh, yes. Yeah, we got witnesses here. We got over 100 witnesses here live.
Shame.
And all the hundreds that will watch the
Shame.
replay.
Shame.
And then the viral thing on the flame on Discord that I'm gonna spread if that happens. You did it right in front of Simpali. Are you silly? Look, it's a small one. It's a test. It's a test. It's a test. I'm testing them right now. I'm testing him. You know Tyrion Lannister? Ah, yes, you do. Remember, actually, Lube asked me that question in the trivia we had here on my Twitch Partner Party celebration stream. When he wanted to marry the daughter, Marcella, Princess Marcella, and he wanted to know who's leaking information, he was giving different information to each of them.
Game of Thrones, you
Yeah.
win or you die.
He told Baelish that he's going to marry her to person X, to the Spider, to Lord Varys, to person B, and to Grand Maester Pycelle to person C. And then the Queen found out about one of them, and then he knew the leak. He tested them. I'm testing him now. JB has told 3 different Scopely employees 3 different bugs. Yeah! Ryan is starting to catch up with my brain. Yes. It's no secret. Kinslayer, final ticketed events are starting to show up, but are retrieving. All right, so let's run this. I'm gonna buff it. I'm gonna send it in. What's the crew on the Dauntless? I'll show you again, Merce. I'm gonna show you again. Let me just get it there, okay? On deck, on bridge, you have these 3 and you have these 2 techs. Okay, the hull breach one, the slipstream, and these 3. Below deck, give me a second. Below deck, it's Chapel, it's Kim, and it's Pick You, because I have 3 slots. The 4th slot we will experiment when I get it, but that's 2 tiers away. JBU can be Sir Duncan and I'll be Egg. I'm assuming you watched Night of the Seven. Yes, I did. Oh, Simpoli, I'm glad you brought it up. Okay, nerds, listen. I'm rewatching Game of Thrones now. Just last night, I watched Prince Oberyn fighting the Mountain. Okay, but anyway, the beginning of season 4. Joffrey and Joffrey is in the room of the Lord Commander with Jaime and somebody else, and he's reading the book of all the great deeds of the Kingsguard, and the Lord Commander's job is to write it there. So he's going over some people, and then he say, Sir Jaime Lannister, somebody forgot to write all your great deeds. There's one person he mentioned that I didn't know. Sir Duncan the Tall. 4 pages for Sir Duncan. We have great things coming from that night that we don't even know yet. Yes, 4 pages of great deeds for Sir Duncan in the book. And Sir Duncan is the one from the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. So we have great deeds to hear about. Yeah, you saw something post that clip. Yeah. I watched it many times, but I didn't know Sir Duncan. I didn't read the book of Knights of the Seven Kingdoms, and I'm reading. Oh my God, it's Sir Duncan the Tall. When you are enabling microscape energy. Okay, can somebody explain to me microscape energy? I'm sorry, I'm Icon Kiro. I don't know what that means. I know some people mentioned it. I don't know what that means. What am I missing out on? By the way, it is me, or did the colors on rewards claims change? Huh? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, so it's running. Let's take a look. The damage. So 124 million, 124.3. Going down to... Come on. Okay, so it's a 1.2 million damage with this setup. I can kill... Well, Cerritos buff will expire before Seek and Destroy buff expires. But I'm going to be killing a lot. There's the link. Oh, Microscape CC. It's an idle game. I'm checking it. I don't even know what this is. Oh, that's what people do with the exclamation point join stuff. I don't know. It's a little distracting. I'll look into it. Thank you for the link. I'm going to check that another time. My style of content is my style. No, nothing wrong or right. I'm more like focused. I want less distractions. Too many distractions is taking me away from the content of actually laser focusing on the game. Some distraction is entertaining. Too much of it is, for me, it's just all over the place. And I don't like, oh no, it's more just for Tangia. Oh, you're thinking Tangia. Okay. Oh, all you do is enable it. Okay, so Microscope is completely background. It's just people engaging with the chat. All right, okay. Oh, okay, so I'm confusing it with the dungeons. Thank you. All right, thank you for the link. I'll be looking into this. It's an open tab, so I don't miss open tabs. Thank you for that. I mean, I'm always into evolving and improving, and if it fits my style, I will absolutely do it and try it out. I try everything. I mean, almost everything. If it fits my method, I try it. If it works, it stays. If it doesn't work, it's tweaked, and then if it still doesn't work, it's out. We get points for watching you. Okay. Yeah, why not? I mean, absolutely. So martinis are not enough for you. Is that what you're saying? You would be awesome to have... that would be awesome to have on stream. Okay. Thank you, guys. No, thank you. Really. Two different things. Thank you. Icon Kero, thank you very much for bringing it up. Okay, so that's the Dauntless. So, okay, overall grade. Oh, Wrath of Pecan, 70 stream streak. Thank you, you legend. Tiberius for the 5, Holy Hoya for the 55, J-Deer for the 70, and that's all for the day. Thank you all. And thank you all who are building a streak, which Erwin here is over 100 now. If you want to, I can walk you through the steps to turn it on. It can be off stream. Thanks, McShizman. Yeah, if I can't figure it out, I'll hit you up for sure. Hello, JB. And what have I walked on into? Anarchy, nothing. I mean, you actually walked into my objective analysis of this month. So, Simpali, if you're highlighting anything of everything that I mentioned today, don't highlight the bug. Highlight the F up on stability that people were out of the game for 48 to 72 hours, and there's still no goddamn comp chest.
Hello there.
That needs to be the highlight. If you want the grade, here's the grade. Dive bar, awesome. New faction store, awesome. Tasks, awesome. Which also encourage people to actually revisit their choice and be more competitive in their alliance, which is great. Competitive alliances are awesome. New Vengeance refit, meh, I don't care. Stability, you heard my opinion. Bye-bye Coda, meh. Player Advisory Council, I actually agree with their decision, and I also don't think that there was much value to it, but because Scopely's release of content was not taking into advisement whatever their advice was, if their advice was more player beneficial. So I think they didn't... I'm not saying that the people there didn't serve well. The purpose... It was not working as intended in my eyes. So my overall grade here, there's a lot of good that doesn't require too much of your time, but stability was a big issue. And there's no excuse to that. Stability is the freaking standard. Like, it's the absolute standard. No, I'm not going to lower my standard. No, let's look at where the positive... Look at all the good we're trying. And we're communicating. But the game doesn't work well. We have lag all over the place. So you're getting a D. It's not an F. It's a D. And 3 grade levels were reduced because of the freaking performance issues. It would have gone into B. It would have gone into B. Why B? Because nobody's perfect. My math teacher, I scored almost like, 98%, 97%. And he always told me nobody's perfect. And he caught the little things for me to improve on. And occasionally I got 100. So, yeah, I mean, Scopely, I gotta say, like, you still added 20, 25 minutes more of a game a week, and you didn't take out anything. Yeah. We're talking about the the bulk refine for the bulk refine, and bulk refine for the faction store, and bulk refine for this section over here. Reduce our administrative time. Yeah, it's a problem. I'm not gonna get used to it and stop mentioning it. I'm gonna mention it. It was part of this month. It was part of my gameplay. 40 minutes of claims every day. It's a serious issue. It's an effing F for me. SKs, yeah. The only reason it was raised from F to D is because the new additions were very valuable to me, and I could engage with them out the gate as a free-to-play. If you hit MU70 as a tier 4, yes, I can, yes. There's your proof. Did I start with 0 chests, or did I have some chests on me? Well, I'm going to run a few more, so then we're going to get an actual count. I should be killing, like, over 80 of those. Someone was asking. Yes, I can kill more. Yeah. Scarlet, sorry, JB, missed the Dauntless for MU. What is your ship power? 152 million, and I'm missing 1 weapon, and 1 cargo, and 1 warp module. So those 3 modules are missing. I have all the rest. That's the setup. Don't forget the FCs. I mean, I know we're looking at crew and text, but don't forget the FCs. When you're taking notes here or screenshots, remember the FCs. These are my FCs. These are important. JB, do you have surge research done? Yes, all of it to max to R&D 71. So I have everything at tier 2 with the exception of the PvP stuff. Yes. But Kinslayer, it doesn't apply to the Dauntless. Surge research doesn't apply. G6 research doesn't apply. You know why? Because it's a G4 ship. It's a G4 ship. It's irrelevant here. I wish it was relevant, but it's irrelevant. So that actually doesn't give me an edge. That part doesn't. No, Kinslayer, that's not the difference. It doesn't apply. That's what I'm saying. Simba, JB, if I had to give a bottom line for this last month arc, it felt good. About as good as Wrath of Khan, but mine, I was more focused on moving up to Op 60 and getting my G5 epics. Yeah, well, you enjoyed your journey because you had some serious milestones here, personal milestones as far as growth. And that's just to show you how exciting it is to ops up and build the better ships, the next rarity ship. So those who want to max their ships, I don't know. If they're getting more excitement from that, great. But I find what you experience as exciting too. I don't know as far as Wrath of Khan. I'm glad you enjoyed it as good as Wrath of Khan. I like when they release things that a free-to-play can engage right away. A new ship is usually not. A new ship, I don't see it. I don't see it until, like, at least 2 months further out. 2 to 3 months further out. But a new building one, I can actually engage immediately. And I'm fine with the setup of a spender can just, graduate it faster, get more rewards, get extra, get more heroic events, accelerate their progression. That's fine. But completely lock it out for 3 months, 100 days, that's too much.
Hello there.
A month and a half, fine. But any more than a month and a half, it's kind of like the carrot is too far from me. I'm still pursuing it, but I'm not excited. The excitement will not be there. The Excelsior, for example, I'm still don't give a damn. I only start giving a damn when I unlock it or when I'm a week away. Don't forget it's Cal. Erwin, what is Cal? I have joined G6, jumped to 61 this month. Nice, Anarchy. Nice. I love hearing that. Okay, so we have an interim schedule too. But let's wrap up talking about the arc. I mean, I said everything I had to say. Crucible of War. Yeah, I know what Cow is. Cow event series is up. Oh! That's what he meant. Wow, I haven't seen it in ages. Okay, so the Aphelion one, the Aphelion event, you people are just barking on the wrong tree and you confused me. I blame you for that. I trust my people too much. So when you got me riled up over the wrong thing. You got me inaccurate on that. I walked into this with like wishful thinking that they effed up. Okay. Rewards here are pretty good. Par Stealer. Cow event series is DJs on, yeah. Yeah, did he do that thing with the cow? I don't think so. JB, just like the... Yeah, I know. It's funny because all of us free-to-play build ours at 100 day, and all of a sudden the new ship is everywhere. Well, yeah. And not just free-to-play. Some people are just battle pass players and they skip buying the ship. I just have no FOMO. I get the officer when I get it. I get the ship when I get it. I get the specialty ship when I get it. I get the vengeance when I get it. Like, there's no... What's the rush? This game, there's no ending. They're going to keep introducing more stuff. It's ongoing. It's a living and breathing thing that gets updates. If your goal is to have everything, good luck. Because you're going to have to keep on spending. Just to keep up. And then if you take a month off, your entire collection is no longer perfect. Okay, so I joined these. Awesome. Event store, I spent all my currency. I know I did. Season passes. Unity. All right. Unity will happen on its own. Okay, this one is about to die. I don't think I killed 94. No, oh yeah, I had 7 from this. So let's open these. Because I ran an outpost last night. All right, let's send it again. And I'm going to clear everything. So potentially 88 is what I killed. Theoretically. Let's try it again. Now, I could use an EXO. I could use the Alliance EXO for additional impulse speed. But I'm not going to. Not at this tier. I will save those when this can actually do more. Because right now it's still, you know, it's just at the beginning of doing well in the MU. It's good enough for me to actually justify sending it there. Still pretty good, more than I'm getting. Yeah, no, I'm very happy with this. And I gotta thank you all for encouraging me to try it out, because I was basically gonna, you know, my no FOMO brain just turned it off, saying, you know, wait until it's like at least tier 6. So I get to enjoy it early, and that's thanks to you. Taffman, well, 2 weeks ago I went to Op 71 and I have taken my NE to tier 11 and I have no regrets. Glad to hear that. It's only gonna get easier now. So another thing I'm doing in preparation for me unlocking the Vengeance whenever I do choose to ascend or just spend materials, G6 materials, my Enterprise is staying at tier 14 even though I can slowly upgrade it, because I want to save enough so I can at least unlock 50 or 100 blueprints, or even, you know. Okay, let's buff it and send. Nuggle Kill Conqueror Solo Borg 72 JB. Do we have that event? Do we have that event? I will if we have that event. I don't know if we have enough time for science today, but maybe tomorrow we can do that. We don't have a release of new content tomorrow, so we can do science tomorrow. I'm fine trying it out. Vlad says on YouTube, yeah, if you have Vengeance or G7 ship. In relation to what? No, event isn't out yet. Yeah, and the event is not out, so it's I'm still building up my stash. Yeah, task is there. Yeah. Well, but the task, we need to wait for them to reset anyway.
The name's Bond.
CDB, thank you for the resub. 11 months. How you doing, man? Good evening, good afternoon to you. Yes. Thursday events. Yeah, so we're gonna wait. No rush. I have, I think, 400 or 500. Either when there's an event or when I reach the 700, that's when I'm gonna run them.
Hello there.
Crucible of War is what's out now. Yes. Oh yeah, Crucible of War. I want more impulse speed. That's one thing that is missing here. As it gets stronger, I will adjust this crew for additional impulse speed and loot, because loot is reputation. The incentive here is reputation. Yeah, good. Thanks, buddy. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Working from home today, so no travel. Nice. I work from home pretty much every day, almost every day. It's great, but you know, It's nice to be out sometimes with people. But I like everything that I do, so no regrets, no complaints. Has Cal always been G-locked? My brain is failing me. It's not G-locked, it's you get more rewards the higher level you are, which again, another incentive why you should be opsing up and not camp. There's mostly gain, barely anything to lose. The only thing to lose is that you're going to have a little bit of a struggle, or you can complete a couple of events maybe. Everything else, win, 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 and more win. Better ships. You like ships? Get the next one up. Get the rare faster. Get the epic faster. Get the higher payout for the next economy faster. Get the better research. Then your ship is stronger. Get more stuff. Everybody, you know, I mean, come on. It's okay, you know, find a balance. You don't have to go as aggressive as me, but don't be like an uber camper. Unless, again, if this is your definition of fun, mathematically, there's an issue with that. See, not me. Minimum scoring for me is 71 hostiles. I thought there was a lot of scoring for it. Okay, I guess that you're saying they changed it. All right, let me see. Let me see. What's up? We haven't had Cal for a while. I don't even remember. I gotta kill 71 and up. Sure. Okay, 10 points. And you gotta score... So you need to kill 160, 71 and up. Okay, what's the problem? I kill 75 to complete my dailies. I kill 25 of each FKR, 72 FKRs. You don't think it changed? It's easy. It's easy. I'm killing 72s actually, so I'm gonna get 20 points. So I need to kill 80 to complete this. Well, I'm gonna do this tonight because I'm killing 75. I'm gonna kill 5 above them. I'm probably gonna, you know, kill other 71, 72s doing something else anyway. It's easy. It's easy. What's the problem? Why are we complaining about this? Why are we complaining about this? I'm not even getting the bonus points and I'm going to do fine. What's the problem? What is it? What is it? Talk to me. Easy as 314. Oh, easy as pie. Dailies plus feature mostly finish it. Yeah. I kill 75, so I'm good. Oh, from your baby account. Let's check the baby account on this one. Where's the baby account? Where the hell? Oh, there it is. Yeah, actually, let's give it some attention. Oh, wow, I got 1 shard of Walk Scotty. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's check the events on the new account, shall we? Quark Swarm Hunt. There's Quark Grand Challenge. That's a weekly. It gives this token Quark's vouchers. We're gonna find out what it does. Okay, mid-level players. There's your update. Or just curious people. Okay, yeah, I can do this. I'm killing 40-41s now. Oh, I gotta kill swarms, so I'm gonna kill 32s. 547. I may do that. I can send several ships and kill them. I can just go crazy on them. Defeat hostiles with a battleship. That not gonna be an issue per se. I don't have a good battleship. My best one is a Kumari. We'll see about that.
Does not exist.
Cow. Let's cow. Let's check cow. Yes, it does not exist. I only have to kill 9 ships to do cow completely. Okay, so this is a level 42 account. Sorry, this is the wrong one. Move. I'm gonna get 3770 with no sweat. And I need 1.11 million. And, oh, I can spend mat on ships if I want to. And tier up some ships. That will help. Okay, so let's say if I just go hostiles only. Hostiles only. I need to kill 300. If I go 40, if I kill 40. If I push up to 41, 42, I get more points. It's not out of reach. It's not out of reach. My NSCA is almost 10 million in power now. It can really handle good you know. I don't even have Pike, and I'm doing well. Who do you have below deck for your Dauntless right now? I have Chapel. Yeah, JK just said. Pick you. Oh, no, he said something else. So yeah, Erwin answered you. Yes, Kim, Pick you, and Chapel. That's what I have. Okay, make it G7 only. Edit, okay, cool. No issue with it. Just wondering if I was remembering it wrong. Yeah, if you're G7, they're upping your effort, which, to be honest, but again, look, I mean, I'm not a weak 72. I'm you know, maybe slightly below medium strength 72 and free to play. And I can complete it with no problem, killing 72s. I just do my dailies and I complete it. It's not a problem. So let's talk about the interim schedule. Okay, let's see what else we got this week between now and the next one. Is this it? No. Okay, let's... Yeah, interim schedule. Okay, so lower, whatever. Oh yeah, Quark's Grand Channel Challenge for 20 to 50. That's what I just showed you on my mid-level account, level 42 account. Course challenge. Let me see. We're gonna go back and see what you can actually buy with it. Echoes of V'ger updates. Ops 51 plus. Okay, so we're gonna have more Echoes of V'ger. That invasion event. What was your opinion about this? I was kind of indifferent. It wasn't that difficult. It was really not that bad. It was kind of unmemorable because I almost forgot about it. And yeah, then we have Cal on Monday, which is now. Coda. People rejoice with supposedly the last run of it. Enjoy it. I hope you didn't spend everything already. Wednesday, we got Excelsior upgrade, which I still don't have it, which is fine. Transigen event. Sure. Thursday, we got Conqueror Borg Blitz SLB. That's what you guys said, mentioned the event. So I'll make sure that I have, 800 of those. The Conqueror's Drive, Heroic SMS, probably to upgrade the thing. So I'm going to save on that. Yeah, I'll save on that currency. Arena events on Friday. Yeah, that's normal. And then we got the new and improved incursions, which I'm excited about. Tiberius, screw you. Not you. It's your server. Just, I don't need to see you every time there's incursions. I can love you from afar. I don't need to see you invading my server. Mac, since I've had my main for 7 years now, such a different game now, those ops. Oh yeah, the game changed in a good way for the new players and mid-level players. Okay, so let's see what the Quarks event gives us from the event store, because I don't remember. Special materials. Oh, last time I was going crazy on materials. Oh, I need to give you an update. Okay, these ship parts, but it doesn't give... Yeah, the blueprints. I may go for the Titan and the Discovery. Cerritos, I get the weekly event, so I already have sourcing for this. Titan, I may do that. And the Discovery, I may do that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna focus on the Discovery and Titan. So I do have use for this. This is good. I was asking about your baby account and focus on officers. I'll read above. Sorry, Mac. I love an active chat, but I missed some stuff. With your baby account, what officers have you focused on? I felt like I would have a better viewpoint, but it's overwhelming how much stuff you can get all at once. Yes. Very legit question, Mac. And again, sorry, people, if I missed some. It's part of the blessing of having an active chat is that, when you're involved with content and conversations and opinions, you miss some things. So it's nothing personal. Officers. My outpost get to 70 and then stop. No last two. Okay, so here are my officers. What do I want? What do I want to max as soon as possible? Shen and Tlan, Moreau to tier 3, and to unlock frickin' Pike. I am maybe 70 if I'm lucky. I have 60 something or 70 shards. Where are you? Pike. 66. I'm 34 shards away. So what is my crew right now? This. A tier 2 Gorkon. A tier 1 Moreau. A tier 2 Chen. And the best stats I can put in below deck my NSCA, which is Crush, because I can upgrade him again, but actually I'm short on independent credits. It's an issue on low level. But my ship is really strong. I mean, I can kill bosses. I was catching up on missions. I've completed to unlock access to G4 space. You need to be caught up with a mission. So, you know, while I was playing my main account, I was flying all these 5 ships around. These 2 were killing the bosses, and these 3 were just, you know, going to checkpoints. So I finished it that way. So speaking of which, because I need a battleship thing, so I'm actually gonna throw my best crewed battleship. I'm gonna give it the best I can in stats, and I'm gonna throw it here so it will start auto farming, so I can start scoring in that event, because that's gonna take a while. So auto farm with a battleship for the win. I got all but 10 shards for Pike. That's pretty good progress, Mac. Remind me your level. Then use Officer Depot for the last couple. Yeah, if I have an issue with killing hostiles, I will do what you did. I will go to the Officer Depot tokens and other sources and finish him off. But I started unlocking faction stores too, because now I can actually complete. So I unlocked the Bajoran store. I'm not engaged with all of them. I'm mostly engaged with the augments, so I'm hunting OPC and I'm claiming this. I'm also going to unlock the Vindicator. So I'm going to get this to 150 with the arenas and get the last 50 the next Alliance tournament. So I'm going to unlock the Vindicator next month, most likely, because I do AFK arenas. Maverick is not open yet. You need 55. This I'm not engaged yet. I mean, I'm really, there's just a lot going on. But the augment store is important because why did I mention that? Because when I unlock the ship, which will take a while, I can definitely unlock Christopher Pike. You're 41. Okay, yeah, it's very close to me. But really, I'm enjoying playing this with 0 foam because I'm not feeling I'm missing out on anything because I already have access on my main account. This is just experiments and really just playing it from the perspective of a new player. Look, I was getting low on Latinum. I reached like maybe 500, 600,000. And the overflow brought me up to like 1.1 million. You can, I don't know if all of you veteran players, do you remember how we struggled back then? This is not an issue anymore. Easy as says, you can get Shen with Lat. Yes, I know, but I was cautious with Lat. There's so much all at once, but ton of fun. It is. Okay, so also I need to talk to you people. Furries are us. I think it's time for us to decide what we want to do. For this alliance to be doing decently, we need to have more members. Between me, content creating 5 days a week, you know, streaming 5 days a week, having a life, touching grass, running 2 accounts, I don't have time to do as much leadership work as much as I wish. I don't. So I'm fine promoting and delegating, and you guys, if you want to hit recruiting hard, let me know. I'll promote you to Commodore, and let's do this. If not, I think we need to consider to merge with another alliance so we can be more competitive. So on our section of that Discord, please let me know what you want. Just don't have time to be involved. Even when we have UPC, like diplomatic issues, I just don't have the time for this. I'd rather answer DMs and stuff than dealing with this. I just don't have the time. I need help with this to manage this alliance. Otherwise, we need to consider merging. Yes, remember how bad it was? Yes, it was bad. Okay. Let's send it again. We need stability. We need stability, like... Oh. Look, we have the issues in the game of imbalances and complaints about gameplay. And we have stability. I don't want the conversation to be so much on content and not so much stability. Stability is... I mean, the game is not gonna last. Because a lot of people, when they get fed up, it's mostly about stability. Look, this summary of today. a lot of good things to say about content this time. Mostly good things to say. And most of the bad stuff I said was about the stupid stability. And quality of life stuff. Talking about freaking basic stuff, man. Talking about you logging in here and expecting to be treated well. Treated with respect. Stability is respect. Your quality of life is respect. They're not respecting us. I'm not saying on purpose, but that's the end result. That's how I interpret this. Soundbanks, thank you for the hydrate. They gotta work on this. Erwin, thank you for that, JB. For what? I say what I say. I appreciate the thank you, but I'm not trying to score points with anyone. I just say what I have to say. You guys can count on me to do that. And I can, you know, I wish for you all to do that. Can we overhydrate, JB? You can. I came prepared. I have a refill. I can refill my glass. In fact, I'm going to do that now. So what else is up? Enjoy the week off. I really hope this coming battle pass, G5 scrapping. It will be April. According to their non-committal announcement. They didn't commit. But according to the non-committal announcement, G5 scrapping is coming out. And for the love of God, if in percentage it's going to generate and yield enough G6 parts and material and Sigma Trite, Scopely, I'm going to buy you flowers and put it at the entrance of your headquarters. I'm not even going to, I don't even step in. I'm just going to show up with flowers. Just to, you know, you treat me well, I'll treat you well. I'll show up with flowers. Tell me, what color would you like? Roses? You like tulips? What do you like? I'll bring you a card, a love letter, and flowers. I'm only 20 miles away. Can do this. It's been said, but what arc will accompany scrapping? Most likely a ship. Huh? No, I'm just saying that usually they release a massive update during an arc, during a battle pass. So, safe to assume G5 scrapping will be accompanied by a battle pass. April's coming up, battle pass coming up. I'm assuming that if the non-committal announcement is going to be fulfilling that non-committal date, we will also get G5 scrapping. As far as the quality of it, to be determined. Simba, JB, crap, April already? That means my birthday's coming up. Well, don't be sad. Birthday's a celebration. I don't care how old you are. It's a celebration. You were born on this day. Celebrate. Treat yourself with all the best of the best. This month I'm celebrating my American anniversary. I don't want to give the years. I don't want to give my exact age. But, you know, within this week, that was the day I decided I'm moving to America. I'm celebrating this too. Celebrate those milestones. It's important. Tabi Mosa, I'm not thinking you will get the chance to buy them flowers, but if you do, film that content from buying, delivering, and arranging. Oh, of course. Oh, of course I will. Of course. But it's not going to be Simpali, because Simpali, I believe Simpali is in Europe. So unless I see him when I go to Rotterdam TwitchCon in May, if he's going to stop by there, then I'll see him. But otherwise, headquarters, I don't think it's him. It's maybe Hammy and Beck at best, but I don't even know where they're located. Maybe they work from home. Who knows? Erwin, why 26 is a nice age? Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, it is. Lord of Chaos, this is a big Alliance faction. This is big. Alliance faction. I'm in top Alliance and had to explain to a lot of them. They need to help with an Armada task. Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of people are also not, you know, up to speed with all the mechanics. They take their time to kind of ease into it. We dive in right away. We do science. We want to master it as soon as possible. So it's also our job and obligation to educate our friends. Congrats on your American anniversary. Thank you, Redrum. Definitely one of the top 3 best decisions of my life was to do this. Okay, so this is farming. Let's check the other events. Maybe I can multitask here. I'm not gonna do the Crucible of War because I'm gonna wait for this evening when I kill my hostiles. Latinum Rush. Sure. Sure, let's fly up here. Wrong place. I sent it to the wrong place. Okay. I'll stop it and change the destination. It's gonna go here. Oh, it just hit me. That's a bit young for a father of a 17-year-old. I'm in my 40s. Not saying any more than that. I mean, well, that's simple math. I have a 17-year-old. You know? But I was very, very, very young when when he was born. Not 18 young, but young. Lord of Chaos, this is Big Alliance. Yeah, I read that one. I didn't tell him yet that Pokemon Go is owned by Scopely. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. We're going to save that. We're going to save the news and tell him together. See his reaction. Simpolian here. I thought JB is just 30ish. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I'm definitely young in spirit. I mean, always have been. I am loyal to the child within. Always have been. Scarlett says, JB, I used to chase specialty ships, but I found getting the last BPs to get these ships is way better free to play. The feeling for getting it, this is way better. Yes. The reason why I'm so even more hyped up for any accomplishment in any game, and in this game, is because I achieved it with strategy, with dedication, with whatever it is, with not giving up, no shortcuts. And I also now get to teach others of that way so they can do with that as they will. It's very rewarding for me, very. Caldan, what? You're old and cynical in spirit, but young at heart? Yeah. And same here. Son is 17. I'm 43. I was 25 when he was born. It's good to be young, man. And look, I'm a long distance runner too. That helps you feel younger. And next few birthdays are mostly ignored since getting stuck. Look, here's the thing. I mean, I know some people that count it down or say, hey, I'm 20 for the second time, or I'm 21 for the second time. I don't know. I don't see myself getting to a point where I say, oh my God, the birthday is depressing. In that sense, I'm definitely looking at the half glass full. And honestly, I feel like I'm in my late 20s with experience. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm in my late 20s with experience, with life experience. And by good use of Leslie. Yes, use Leslie. There's no shame. Simpali tell. Oh yeah, so Simpali, am I giving you flowers? Okay, first off, G5 scrapping needs to be amazing with 0 fights, okay? I know you're looking forward to the fighting. But if we exclude the drama, we can create other drama. I promise you, Simpali, I will provide you with drama. You don't need to use G5 scrapping as the topic of the drama. But yeah, am I going to see you in TwitchCon if you're in Europe, or if you're here and, arriving to the headquarters here? I'll be happy to shake your hand and say hi. You're a good person. I told them to, but need to spread the good when the good happens. What? What am I missing? Moon says, if they give us a Borg sphere, I'm buying it immediately. Yes, that I know. That you mentioned that several times, and I look forward to having it. I'll tell you that. So we resolved a 3 to 4 months conflict last night in the Vale. We have no... Oh, damn it, I lost count again. Well, we're over 85 kills with the Dauntless. That's pretty good. Especially if it has a Transigen skin, really. Simpali, no, JB probably staying at home. Not sure if Beck or Hammy will be there. Oh, okay. Well, first you need to deliver good G5 scrapping. What do you think of Borg Sphere Station visual refit? You guys are the Trekkies. I say more cosmetics the better because it gives you variety. Look, I mean, I'm not a real Trekkie. I'm a part-time, at best, Trekkie. Hold on a second. Ah, damn it. Damn it. You see, that's what I was saying. Stability. How much time does it take me to load? Count it. We have records. It's taking quite a bit of time. Okay, let's place these on the nodes, and then I'll show you what I meant with the visual stuff. I welcome it. Look. I personally think that ship skins is awesome. What's not to like with some different, variety of skins, or even gold color, or different colors, or shinies, projectiles? Why not? The more the merrier. It's awesome. It gives people variety. I even like these. I like these. These are great. It's awesome. It saves you on typing too. Like when you're in the middle of fighting, you can express yourself in arenas. We use that a lot. Not for $99. Yeah, well, don't buy it. I mean, it's your fault for buying it. Nobody told you. Why did you open your wallet and spend $100? You don't have to do that. Curly, how often are you zoomed in enough to appreciate any of the ship skins? Let alone zoomed in enough to appreciate station skin. Me? No, because there's so much to do in the game. Gazillions of claims every morning that I don't have time to rejoice in all the stuff. But when I just started playing this game, a single account, and there was barely any loops, I had time to actually zoom in and look and read. I read the missions. Station you see every time you go into it. Yeah, but what? Yes, you do. Yeah, you do see this. That would be nice to change. That would be a nice change. And I'll take it further. Let's say, I mean, if it's a sphere, it's still going to be round. But how cool would it be if, let's say, you change the shape of this? It's not going to be a circle, not going to be a ball. And then that's also going to change the shape of this. Like, instead of a circle, it's going to be, a triangle or a square or anything else. Any other geometric shape. But before they start working on cosmetics, if they're bottlenecking themselves of one thing at a time, stability. If they multitask effectively, do it while you're working on stability. You have to. Usually, from what I noticed from people quitting, stability was usually the final straw that they're like, okay, I'm done. I'm out of here. Like, they reached a point where stability was too much. In addition to all the things that we've been complaining about, bad quality of lives and, the setup and all that. Usually, bottom line was like, okay, I had enough of this. And now another broken thing. It's something related to bug or stability. Let's have DS9 or Station from movie skin. I think that will be good. Especially for people that really, into the lore. Bob of Borg, I think they backed themselves into a corner by having most, if not all, skins projectiles. Also have some special ability versus just having skins for cosmetic purposes. Yeah, right now it's both. Which I'm okay with both. I think cosmetics is always good. I mean, look, League of Legends. You know how much money they're making from just selling skins for the champions? A lot. Maybe the majority of their income. It makes bank. Especially for people that are playing a game for a long time. They want to see changes, and you sell them the changes. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. JB or Dauntless's health. Oh, you... Yeah, no, it was going to die. I mean, it ran out. And now we're going to send it again. Okay, so now I need to remember. I'm claiming all the chests, and I'm clearing my log to 0. And now let's get an accurate count of how many kills we're actually getting. Kinsler, they did have the ND skins that were purely cosmetic. But that was a long time ago now. Yeah, now they kind of have to merge the two. I think cosmetic is a good thing for a game. Whatever you release for the game needs to work. That's number one. If it doesn't work, then you're failing. As a gaming company, you're just a failure. You're a failure. If it sometimes happens, sometimes things break, that's one thing. But when that's the norm, and most people here and a good percentage of the content creators were beaten into acceptance, that's a bad thing for the community. That's a bad thing for the game. It's a fail. It's a fail. But in general, cosmetics is awesome. Hijack skins are awesome. Yeah, they are. Look what I'm using for my Enterprise. I'm using a hijack skin. I like it. I like it very much. I'll pay to change the color of my triangle. Well, yeah, that'll be nice. But you can change the shape. If you're using a Vengeance or a cube, you change it from a triangle to something else. Like to a new and improved shape. You know? That's the only thing you get. I just wish it didn't take 120 days to get the hijack skin. I wish that too, but I need to remind you something. Most of us would like this game to be doing really good, so we're not quitting it. And for it to have longevity, maybe even years. Okay? And that you don't spend that much time in it so you can actually have a life and play other games and not abandon this game altogether. So if that's the case, and this game is going to live for years, and it's going to be stable, and it's going to do great, and we're only going to spend a maximum of 2 hours a day to complete all of our bare essentials, maybe even less, then again, spending 120 days of getting something is irrelevant because you're still here. And there's always going to be something they release. I always believed in that. I said it when Rev interviewed me, and I said it ever since. Let's say today, right now, you got every single thing, every skin, every ship, everything maxed, everything is spotless, like perfection to the perfection. You even have every cosmetic in the game. The next month, you're back to where you started, you gotta chase something, or you gotta buy something, and you still can't have it all. Even the spenders can't get to 80 yet, unless they really want to spend tens of millions. My Vengeance was free 3 months of saving mats. Yeah, and you can time it right. But there's always going to be something to chase here. So just accept that you will always chase here something. The day you stop chasing here is the day you're probably not going to play as much. How much can you stare at a perfect base? When I beat a game, I just go and play it for fun whenever I feel like it, but I move on to the next game. So there's always going to be something to chase. And if they don't give you the goals, then you create your own goals. That's how it was back in the day. When there were not that many loops, there were not that many things to chase, you can focus on social interaction and your friends, on wars, on diplomatic relations, and things like that. This is not this game is not designed. Any MMO is not designed to be beaten. It's designed for you to set goals and pursue them. Chase something. Laprim, something to chase called rep maxing in mirror space. There you can spend 2-3 years. Yeah, but look, what I believe is a permanent addition to the Alliance tournament. I'm basically at 5 trillion now. I need 4 trillion away. And when I decide to cash out on everything, it's add another 1.5 trillion. So I'm almost at 9 trillion triple faction. And I'm in no rush because Ops 73 is held hostage from me. And I can only crawl my way there. I don't need to rush. I don't need to worry about it. Just do my thing. This game ain't Super Mario. Yeah, that's right. I mean, that's something you learn. That lesson you learned from your first MMO. This is my... It's not my second MMO. I had other ones. But this is the second MMO I've been playing, you know, full commitment. WoW was the other. So when I played WoW, I realized this game is never beatable. They're always going to add more achievements, more gear, more raids, more dungeons. And it's a good thing. Because I want to challenge myself. That's how I enjoy playing a game. Once I'm done challenging myself, the game is done. I need to rush so I can catch Mr. Bond. Then do it. I'll give you all the help I can get. I didn't get to record a video this weekend. I needed to rest yesterday. I just felt like Recovery is productive because when you recover, you can actually be more productive the next week. I've gotten 1 trillion reps since I hit G7 a month ago. That's pretty good. In a month, 1 trillion, that's pretty good. Yesterday, I ran one manual run here with 2 ships for the event. I don't like sending my Dauntless here when there are a lot of people farming it because that can break it. It never happened, but I don't even want to risk it. So Sundays, I run manually. The rest of it, I do automatically with the Dauntless. Okay, let's check the... This ship is doing fine, good. Let's claim this. Oh, I unlocked the claim all because my syndicate here was raised to 21. And you know, thanks to what? The battle pass. The syndicate battle pass. You have any idea what 275,000 syndicate XP means in levels for a new account? Many levels. I gain at least 5 levels from this. Don't remember the count. For free. For just doing the battle passes for a week. That's amazing. Sitting at 57 today. Nice, Moon. My main account is gonna reach 60. It's over halfway. Yeah, it's over halfway. It's funny because when this was released, we were 55. Then they expanded to 65. And people said it's gonna take you years. Well, I'm almost 60 in... When did they release this? A year ago or at G7? GS Kaladin says 7.1 million to Syndicate 60. Nice, man. Nice, nice. Very nice. No, it's awesome. It's not that bad. Really, the fleet preset is one of the important ones. And of course, fleet commander seat at 65. That's a big incentive. But I have one fleet preset thanks to this. Pre-Sigma Incursion is the best because you can soak up all the free resources. Yeah. Leprim, JB, I effed up. Clicked max on Janeway's pocket watch and now I can't pull extras, only 20. So I can't complete the temporal immediately. Sucks. Oh, damn it. I hate the misclicks, man. Sorry to hear that. Let's check all the stores. Let's check the claims to make sure that I'm not missing out on anything. At least the important ones. I really like the store. I really like the store. I need a bulk refine, because right now it's only 4, or maybe 5. Sometimes I do this. Simpoli, if there's anything that you're like highlighting, highlight that. Like, we need to reduce administrative work here. It's out of freaking control. And in April and May, or both, you're going to release another thing, either another refinery tab or another thing here. It has to freaking stop. It has to stop, man. Respect us. Respect our time. We're already giving you high engagement. Respect our time. I feel disrespected. Okay, let's check this now. Yeah, but I have 100k credits. That's good. No, let's click on the... Let's check Outpost for a second. I have 53,000. I'm claiming 2 Ciscos a day. We're less than a month away. And I'm claiming 1 of these a day. I'm still good. When I started increasing this to 2 claims, I was around 60,000. But between me running... Oh yeah, which reminds me. I need to wrap up buying stuff from the Alliance Tournament store. So let me show you what I bought. Naturally, these 3, max those. As a G7 player, you have access to these bundles, and I don't care if you're single faction, dual faction, triple faction. You get those and apply them to your strategy. This is amazing. Now, I'm considering buying this, but maybe not all of them, because it's borked. And between me getting reimbursement sometimes whenever it's really borked, and I can only every 2 days run one of them because I need the Omega 13 buff. If I buy all of these, I'm actually wasting some. So I'll just buy enough to be around the 2,000. So I can definitely buy 1 now. And I still have 48 hours to decide if I want more. Erwin, maintenance on Thursday. Curious what that means. Why on Thursday? Interesting. Why? Do we have any theories? You're working on it? Oh, it's talking to your leadership about the, yeah. 2 hostiles not counting. Isn't that bad not to get those starts? If I get 70 out of 72, I don't even send this. I don't even take the screenshot, so I don't even type the message to Simpali. I just don't. I'm entitled to it. I can get it. But I'm not going to do it. You know, I'm not going to take the 5 minutes. If it's below 65, I will. They are fixing the Mantis IA bug you showed us. They better not. Again, I tested him. This is a Scopely test. It's a test. Let's see if they pass. Let's see. You see, I'm playing like the Vizzini Battle of Wits thing. I put the one in front of you. You think I put it in. No, you know, it's like overthinking the overthinking of predicting the prediction, the prediction, the prediction, kind of like that. You know, JB running player beneficial bugs again. Ruining. I'm not ruining. Dude, you want me? Look, I can tell you this. I can shut down my channels and not be a content creator and share nothing and gain the advantage and keep my highest free to play and not teach anybody anything. I'm helping free to plays to pass me and I'm happy to do it. Because the more of us exploring this, the more we can learn. I have to share something. I'm not sharing everything. All of you know, some people in private, I tell you stuff. Don't share it with anyone. But I have to share something. I have to. And I'm also testing that. I have a plan. I'm planning even my strategy with the mind games with Scopely. They play mind games on me, and I play mind games on them. It's okay. It's all right. Most of you didn't even know about this. The Mantis IA bug, Anarchy, you missed it. You can claim 2 from the IA archives. 2. You see this claim? When you have 5,000 tokens of the debuff, the sting tokens, then you're eligible for this claim. If you have less than 5,000, you're eligible for this claim plus 1,000. So if you stay at 5,000, reduce it just before the next morning, you can claim it twice if you reboot the game. All it really gives you is 3,900 more Hall fragments and 12.5k Syndicate XP. It's very minor. For a new player, it's more beneficial. For a player in my position, G6 and above position, probably not that beneficial. Most of us max we max the officers there anyway. I have to share something with you guys. I mean, I have to. Otherwise, what good am I? I can still do good, but I mean, I have to share something. Triple faction grinding isn't really possible, is it? Caldon, it is. It is. If you're free to play, you should. If you're free to play, you should. Because if you're free to play, you're not having Shipyard 73 anytime soon. When that day changes, I will say something. You will hear it. I'll be very vocal about it because, you know, you'll see me like building up the strategy and leveling up. But yeah, you have plenty of time. And they keep adding more sources for reputation. Look, another proof. Another proof. Even yet another source of giving you more reputation right there. More Sigma faction credits, more reputation right there. There it is. There it is. Right in front of you. New player will still need higher ops to do that, though. Right, yes. Undercover Scopely agent confirmed? Me, never. No. No. I will do business with them, but I'm never going to represent them. I'm unaffiliated. And it's like that. I mean, I will work with many gaming companies, and I do start discussions with devs and gaming companies, but I want to stay unaffiliated. Once I'm an official of somebody, I'm fine being an official if I'm still in, like, I can do anything I need to do. But if I have to present them in a positive light, and if I have to sell stuff, and if I have to throw smoke grenades to sedate the community, I refuse to do so. And if I need to follow their hierarchy thing and start grinding to get score points in the hierarchy, in the pyramid, No. Just no. No, not me. I'm not undercover, I promise. And again, I'm not shaming anybody that did that. If it works for them, more power to you. It's like play style in STFC. You play it the way you want it. You do content the way you want it. It's all good. I don't force my way on you. You don't force your way on me. I don't tell you mine is better. You don't tell me yours is better. Everybody's happy. What FKR rep are you at right now? Almost 5 trillion with all of them. Okay, I killed one. Let me send this. Okay, I'm at 4.8 trillion, and I still have a lot of it to cash. I have all the DTI stuff to run and cash out all the rep from there. That's maybe at least 1 trillion. And I have everything from the reputation bundles. And now I expect that almost every Alliance tournament we're going to get the reputation bundle. That's another more than $500 billion to each. I'm moving in great speed. Great speed. I'm doing great. Okay, then I will continue. Yeah, continue with the triple grind because Shipyard 73 is not coming anytime soon. And there's really no need for the Aphelion. There's just no need. And guess what? The stronger the Dauntless is, the more reputation I get every day. In average. I don't run this every day. I run it every 3 days. But you know what I mean. What are you pulling or not pulling? I don't see you moving forward. Because I'm hoarding, Caledon. Because I'm hoarding. And why am I hoarding? Let me engage with this, and I'll dive into this deeper. I'll explain why I'm hoarding on and didn't cash out on all the DTI and all this stuff. It's the same strategy I use opsing up. I don't upgrade the building slowly because other efficiencies can introduce themselves, so then my net gain is going to be higher when I didn't spend anything. Let me just engage with this, sorry. Because I'm going to show you different sections. And that you will understand the reason behind the madness. I am crazy, but there's reason behind the craziness. Okay, 2 more. Okay, but I'll give you like a wide view of why I'm doing it like this. The reason I'm not cashing out on... I'm a visual guy. The reputation, I'll show it in a second. The reputation bundles, like the currency that we're getting now. The reason I'm not cashing out now is because what if in April or in May, new efficiencies will introduce themselves so I can hit 73, Shipyard 73 in a month. It's too good to be true, but I'm just throwing theoretical. What if I see that at the pace I'm moving with reputation, if I cash out on everything, I'm not going to be able to build the 73 uncommon. And then I need to abandon ship of this strategy and switch to dual faction or single faction. Then if I cash out on bundles now, early, I'm wasting them. Because if I'm switching to duals or single faction, then the other factions are going to suffer and go backwards. So everything I spent on them, it's going to be irrelevant because they're going to be reducing themselves probably to the previous lock, which is 500 billion. So that will just be a waste. So what I mean is, yeah, let's run a calculation here. In the event store, you have the emergency field rations. No, not sorry, the one before, the faction reputation one. Okay, so for each bundle here, you get 2.6 billion. I have 736,800 right now. Divide that by 1,500. I can get 491 bundles. 491 bundles, okay? Times, let's be exact, 491 times 2.6 billion. It's 1.3 trillion. Divide that by 3. Every one of my faction gets almost $500 billion right now when I cash out. And I'm still gathering them every time. DTI, another trillion. So I have $1.5 trillion waiting for me to cash out on. I'm not enraged for the 9 trillion yet. Why doing it now? It will be an act of stupidity if I am going to hit 73, Shipyard 73 soon, and then I need to get to, what, 25 trillion on a single one? By Op 74, I got to build my 73 uncommon. I have to. That's my deadline. Op 74, I need to have 73 uncommon ready to roll. Or I will not be able to... Or I will miss out on the faction, faction killing and other stuff. It's going to make my life more challenging. Which I'm fine temporarily to make them challenging, but not for months. A few weeks, sure, not months. If you only spend on your primary faction, you're okay, but I see what you're doing. Yeah, That's why I'm saving, because now here's the thing, and that's the point, Chaos. If I need to switch to single faction, then all of it will go to one. All of it. DTI is going to split to all three, but this will go just to one of them. So then I'm going to boost one of them by 1.5 trillion. Kinsler is going dual and saving those for when I lock for first two, so I can jump the third in a big way. Yeah? The point is, the next milestone that benefits me is 9 trillion. The rest of it is just bragging. Look, I'm closer, I'm closer, I'm closer. I'm turning that part of my brain because it's unnecessary. I don't care where I am here. I care that I have what it takes to push above this line. When I have enough to push above this line, that's the time to strike. When I have enough to push 73. Hold on. I'm not applying efficiency. I'm just for demonstration. When my needed thing is close to 0, or if I cash out on stuff, yeah. When the things I can cash out on, tickets, loyalty, all that stuff, treasuries, that will bring this to 0 so I can push. That's the time to cash everything. Cash out on everything. And of course, some things have cooldown, so you need to calculate, okay, within the next 3 to 6 weeks, it's time for me to start cashing out because I am on track to actually do this. So I'm holding my options open because I don't know what change is going to come. I don't know what nerf or addition efficiency is going to come. I'm keeping options open. You think so? Someone made a good point about skipping 73 ship. Because I'm not there, because I haven't faced the 73 hostiles, FKR hostiles, or Vijars. Vijars, I'll probably, if Vijar is the only problem, then I don't care. Vijars can go F themselves. But FKRs, it's important for me to kill my level. We'll see. I'll measure it when I get there. Right now, I'm at 72. I'm strong. I can do everything I want. I score in events. I score in SLBs. I complete all SMSs. I complete all dailies. I'm strong. I have a strong economy. I'm doing so well. So all the people, you're gonna have this, you're gonna have this, you're gonna have this. Wait a second. Everything's locked out. I can't get to 73. What do you want? Caledon, okay, I see this, but for the day-to-day now, what are you pulling or not pulling to get the 5 trillion rep? So not doing any of the dailies or rep dauntless. Yeah, right. Caledon, correct. So because I'm completing all dailies and all events, then it's a wash. I have a net gain of 0. What I gain is about 2 to 3 billion from here for every run, and that's 2 a day. And I do claim 1.5 billion from here every day. I claim these 3 and these 3. That's 1.5 billion. If you guys don't do it, I mean, more is more, and it's cheap. So 1.5 billion. What's my net gain right now? 2.5, let's say, plus that's times 2 because that's the dauntless every day in average. It's only going to get better from here. Plus 1.5, that's 6.5 to each. Any other sources I can think of? And the rest are tokens that I'm hoarding. Now, if I run manually, I get 20 billion more each if I go in there with my ships. But I don't do that anymore. So per month, I get 195 billion right now. Effortless, completely automatic, just a few clicks. Dauntless in this, I get this. Now, how did I get all the rest? We had 4 claims from the Alliance tournament of over 500 million each. 500 billion each. For each of them. I got that from that. So that was 4. So I got 2 trillion from there. More than that. I did cash out on a little bit of DTI and stuff. There were more sources too. There are other sources. There are a lot of sources of getting reputation now. I probably forgot some. Oh yeah, there's the announcement for the March 26th. Oh, that's probably prep for incursions. Maintenance is probably to clean things up so the game is not going to die for incursions. That's my guess. My guess. Breaker, nice see my alliance. Yeah, we guess have an internal conversation. All right, so tomorrow we're not going to have anything, but I think I forgot to look at the count again. We're just gonna divide it by 2. But yeah, the nice thing is this is automatic. The reason why we're staring at it now is because we're having conversations while it's running. But it's really nice not to deal with broken Kirshara in here with 2 ships. I can gain more, I can accelerate. And here's the thing, if I see that 73 is becoming more realistic, and for me to build the uncommon 73. Now here's the thing, some people making an argument, I heard you saying that some people saying you can skip it. But because I have a very strong faction, Sigma faction credit economy, and that's why I'm trying to get to 9 trillion, you know, as fast as I can, but not enough that I'm willing to grind here, then I'll be able to afford the Sigma faction credits, the 1 million Sigma faction credits, to build the 73 uncommon of my choice. And I can just leave it at tier 1. At tier 1, it's going to be doing great, or tier 2, or whatever. You know, I can afford it. That's why I'm going triple faction, so my faction credit income is so high that I can afford as many, you know, as many miners as I want, and the rarity ship, at least one of each rarity ship that I'm eligible for. That's how I've been playing this game for G5 and G6. I've been very wealthy, and I like that. And because there's no rush for 73 these days, but if it changes, if I need to change my mind, then again, I'll grind here manually more. I just need to see the carrot. I'm not seeing the carrot yet. I think we're getting closer. I can see the light, but we're not there yet. Anyway, let's look for somebody to raid. I'll be online tomorrow. We'll probably run some science of some kind and continue our discussions. So we have Viper. I think I'm going to prepare the raid for the guy. Yeah, let me prepare that. So yeah, overall, this arc gets a D from me, mainly for stability, but the features were great. For the most part, I see a lot of positive, especially for high player. All right, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all for everything. Thank you for the bits, for the follows, for the subscriptions, for just lurking around. And I'll see you tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Pacific. There's no maintenance, so hopefully the game doesn't break. All right, peace out. Let's say hi to Viper. See you tomorrow.